Alright, let's see how everything is. Da-de-da. Shit. Hold on. Da-da-da-da. Okay, we can close that off. Okay, is everything good? Alright. Alright, let's start off with, we'll start off with a little bit of God Hand and get warmed up a bit. uh, where was my load state? I'll see where that takes me. Okay, yeah, this is good. Hey, what's up, Addy? How you doing today? Hopefully everything is going well. Let's, see if there's anything else I can get in the store before I, okay, you played a bit of Dynamite Cop with a touchscreen tablet. Interesting how that would work. Then again, I'm not good at playing games with, like, a touchscreen shit. It's always, like, weird for me. But, I mean, hey, good-ass game. I mean, at least that game is short, so, you know. It would be much more, bearable to do. Hey, what's up, Terry? How you doing? Yep, we're getting warmed up with this game again. So, yeah, the game is so awesome, but playing on a tablet touchscreen sucks. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, that's a game you need a controller for. There we go. Da-da-da. Oh, shit. The dude behind here. Tired and a bit stressed. I've been there. I've definitely been there before. Ah. There we go. Fuck you. But yeah, no, I was pretty busy today, and then when I got home, I tried playing, the game that I'm trying to review for October, and then I was just like, I kinda need a break from this for now, so that's why I'm choosing to stream today. Normally, I don't really stream in the middle of the week. Very rarely I do. But today I was just like, ah, fuck it. I could use some, something a little different to change up the monotony. Hey, what's up, Velo? Can I pass the thing? Always fun. But yeah, no, I'm still keeping up playing, playing God Hand. Still keeping it up once a stream. Okay, so, like, where do I go? Like... Okay, well, that didn't, I don't even know if I have to go to that control panel. Or no, maybe I do, because there's like more than one of them. Yeah, okay, yeah, that is what I'm supposed to do. Okay. Hey, what's up, Malta? How you doing? Hope everything is going good. Oh god, I gotta do all this shit while all this is here? Alright. I'm seeing a bunch of games for Dreamcast. I found this game called Blade Force. Oh, I know that game. I've never played it, but I know of it. I believe that game is actually, like, sort of a hentai game, but I think, like, the console versions of it, like, they, like, censored it, so it's, like, not, like, super weirdo. Yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, it's like a mech, like, shooting game, like, arena fighting game, kinda, but apparently it's, like, very, like, visual novel heavy, like I said, like, I think, like, the original PC version was, like, very explicit with content. Shit. There we go. Yeah, no, I'm doing good. I don't know if you heard what I said earlier, but basically the reason I'm streaming today was because after I got home, I was just like, okay, I'm gonna play my, the game I'm trying to review, and then I was just, lol, like, I just got flattened. That's hilarious. Okay, anyways, because, you know, that was funny and distracted me. So, yeah, no, so I got home, I wanted to play my game I'm trying to cover, and then I was just kind of like, okay, I don't really feel like doing this right now, and, you know, I don't want to, like, burn myself out, so I was like, alright, I need to change it up, and, yeah, that's why I'm doing it today. That's why I'm streaming today. Yeah, Blade Force is a game that Compa talked about. Yes, he did. I think he has that, like, that weird collector's edition that has, like, fucking, like, 16 discs or some crazy bullshit. I was just like, god damn, dude. Might not be 16 discs, maybe it's, like, 8 or 10 or something. I don't know, but it has, like, a ridiculous amount. I was like, fuck. I don't know. I think I'm okay for now. Yeah, it's the same kind of they did variable geo games. Yeah, fucking Giga. God, that company, man. I mean, okay, like, they have done some good games, but man, they've done some pretty terrible ones, too. Damn, you totally skipped the demon fight? Yeah, that makes sense. Like, the little, like, fairy thing over there? I don't know, is that, like, worth doing? Because if it is, maybe I could do it, but... Yeah, you know what, fuck it, maybe I will do it. Hopefully it won't be a pain in the ass. Every time I get mentioned with a counter. Oh shit, okay, it's the Street Fighter shit, okay. Okay, there we go. I'm down with this. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is like fucking insane. It's like trying to destroy the car from frickin' Street Fighter, but when you have like a bunch of shit flying at you trying to kill you. fuck? Oh, my car. Oh, okay. Well, that's kind of... You know, I'm gonna try that again. Just give me a sec. I just want to, like, catch up with chat here. I think you mentioned in our last game you wish were translated. Yeah, what the fuck was that game called? I already forget. But yeah, it was like that like side-scrolling beat-em-up game, similar to the one I reviewed there, the Root of Darkness, Briganti, I think it was called. But yeah, no, they should have a counter. I know, and it's not even like me who brings it up, it's other fucking people. Yeah, Baldur Force was an OVA. I got lucky that I played Ristea Stories, but I have been playing a lot of annoying games this year. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, well, it's good that you got something that you liked. You know, for what I played of that game, it did seem pretty good. It was just, you know, I think now knowing the fact that it's one of those games where you like, you know, like there's like so many like freaking characters in the game, and if you want to unlock them, you got to do all this like waiting around shit. That sounds a little tedious, but you know, maybe one of these days I might have to actually like do it up, but no idea when that's gonna be. What have I ever done to you, Capcom? Yeah, Giga peaked with Advanced Variable GU2 on PS1. Yeah, I would agree that is, like, their best game. No, that game was actually really good. Giga are the horniest game developers of all time. Oh, definitely. Hey, what's up, KJ? Hopefully everything is good. Okay, don't lock onto that dude. Okay, yeah, this is, like, clearly, like... I don't think I'm gonna be able to do this right now. Yeah, Giga Boner! 7 thingy game? I think, yeah, you're talking about 7 Blades? Yeah, that game's fucking shit. About the Mugen update, depending on what you want to do, I could either share my setup with you, can send me your Mugen, I do the conversion to... Yeah, oh yeah, I could do that. Yeah, like I said, we'll set up a date for that. Just let me know whenever, and we can do that at some point. Yeah, no, I'd be down to do it, because, you know, it's been a while since I've done a Mugen stream, and it would be fun to do one again. Shit. Of course. Oh my god, I didn't mean to do that. Both bios were right. Both characters sucked. Yeah, but I do think that, like, playing as the girl wasn't, like, as bad. Like, yeah, it was still janky, but it wasn't, like... I felt like it was a lot better than playing as the dude, because at least with the girl, you don't have to worry about, like, your fucking sword, like, not, like, hitting the enemy. Like, you can literally hit people from, like, forever away. If anything, the game kind of felt like freaking DMC2, which I know for a lot of people, it's like, wow, you're comparing it to DMC2? Well, that's not a good sign, but it's like, well, you know, like, it's one of those games you just keep firing at people, like, the whole way through. And yeah, it's a little bit, like, boring but to do that, and oh my god. I got distracted because I was talking about shitty games, but, you know. It also depends on how much character slots you want. I mean, that I'm not really too picky with. I mean, I don't know what the maximum one you can do is, but... Okay, let's... There we go. Okay, well, not that. There we go. Eat RPG, bitch! The girl's final boss was the most annoying part. The fight was bullshit. Oh, yeah, no, I remember that. Yeah, that shit was pretty annoying. That was probably, like, the hardest part of the whole game, though. Which, to be fair, I mean, it's the final boss. Like, you know, I kind of expect that it's gonna be hard and annoying, you know? But yeah, no, it was pretty annoying. Yeah, I didn't even beat the game as the guy's story, because like I said, it was just too fucking shitty for me to play. And literally some dude got, like, mad at me in my comments section about it, saying that, like, I didn't, like, do it. I'm just like, dude, like, I don't have, like, fucking all day to play all these fucking games, you know? Like, I just wanted to move on with my life. It's not like I'm getting paid for doing this shit, you know? Like, I beat the story with one character. Like, good enough for me. Like I said, the other guy was just way too, like, shitty. Like, the hit detection was bad, the fucking, like I said, the way how, like, your sword just kind of always faces, like, forward is fucking stupid and weird. Bad girls deserve to get spanked. Oh my god, that's fucking funny. Ah. There we go. Someone made Vector the Crocodile Mugen about time. Oh, fuck yeah, dude. It's great. I love Vector. And yeah, I know most people only know him because of, you know, Find the Computer Room, which, you know, like, is funny, but in Heroes, he had actually a lot of, like, cool dialogue that was fun. Yeah, the bosses were the worst part of Seven Blades. Yeah, I would say so too, yeah. Well, the boss isn't just, you know, just the fact that, like I said, the controls for the dude's story was honestly, like, made it really insufferable to play. Ah. Okay, well, I guess I'll just, do the good old, Stone Cold stomping here. There we go. Ugh. Yeah, one day we can arrange. I can explain to you on Discord. You can just send me your mooch and I'll do the rest. Yeah. Also, another thing, too, is that I gotta clear out my Google Drive because it's, like, getting pretty full of shit. But I'll do that, like... Because I'm pretty sure my Mugen stuff is probably, like, a couple gigs, maybe. I don't even remember. Oh, shit. Fuck. The Golden Knight boss's bullshit doesn't stagger, takes off a third of your health in one hit, and you can't get close. You have to spam sword through. Damn. Yeah, I got stuck against Kristoff. It's a bit hard to get the... Oh, wait, that's for... I know you guys were talking about Covenant of the Plume, which I haven't played. One day I will. still own a physical of that game. I never sold it. Like, how on earth is that fun? It's not fun. It's not. And I told you all, it was not fun. Okay. Okay, like, lock on to the other fucking bitch there. Okay, there we go, that works. Forgot that kick attack is, like, actually, like, really good. Okay, fuck. Oh my god. You're like... Okay. Fuck you! You took away, like, way too much health. Ah, of course. Of fucking course. You don't have a problem with bad mechanics? Well, damn. Because I definitely do. I think that's what ruins a game, for me. Well, I mean, I guess it really depends, like, how bad it is and, like, what they do, you know? Because, you know, there are some games that are pretty janky, but I actually do really like. Like, obviously, I don't, like, love them, but, you know, but I can at least appreciate things about them. Same thing with the game being hard, and as you know me, like, I think fucking Metroidvania games are way too fucking hard for me, but I still like a lot of them. Ah. This is not gonna end well. You had a god hand. When you beat 7 Blades, I felt like I had to repent all your sins. Okay, I want that orange. Ugh. Fuck. There we go. Okay, you didn't drop anything? Alright. Metroidvanias sometimes be way too loose on the progress. Yeah, that's kind of the thing. Like, that's why I like suck at them and why I don't play them as much as I want to. Is just because of the fact that it's like I'll start one, I'll play for a bit, I'll get lost, and then like I won't like play it again for a while. And then when I do get back to it, it's like, well, fuck, like what do I do now? Like, it's like one of those games I really gotta like. Not just get good at it, but, like, really, like, you know, like, I gotta, like, commit to it. Okay, no, no, no. Motherfucker. Okay, no, 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 no. I, like, clicked, like, the wrong thing. But I don't even know if that even helped me, but that's okay. There we go. Pimp Smack acquired. It's exactly what I always wanted. Oh, it heals me? Because I feel like I didn't, like, gain any, like, health from that. There we go. Nothing? Alright. Da 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 da. But it's funny, like, I'm talking about all these, like, games that are hard, but yet I'm playing a game that is hard.
You should consider a change in careers.
Who do you think you are, you filthy human?
I have a feeling this guy's gonna be really pain in the ass. The chick was really hard to beat. God, that took me a few tries. Alright, let's see what I can, if I can get anything good here. Another news, I've been watching some random ass anime. The Harlia show was pretty fun, had some great music. I know you were watching that one anime called, like, Boys something. I know there was that one, but I take it you've been finished up with that one. God Hand is at least not complete bullshit. No, it's not. Not entirely. The only thing I would say that is annoying is just the lock-on to certain people can be a bit, but despite that, it's, you know, like, I like it. And, well, I guess the other thing that is annoying is the fact, what's it called? The fact that, like I said, it's a game that you can't just play for, like, hours on end because it's just too, like... Let's see, I'll buy that. Okay, so what other techniques do I have? The Ball Buster is funny, but... Okay, there's that one. Okay, the Bomb... You know, I'm gonna... That one's splash damage, so that's actually not bad. Yeah, maybe I'll take out... that. Oh, it recovers your technique. Oh, okay. So that's why I didn't get any health from that. Okay. Right, right. Use the Dragon Kick. Should try that. Oh, okay, that's the full title of it. Okay, my bad. Yeah, that one. Yes, yes. Yeah, no, I really like that one track you shared. That track was really fucking good. Which is interesting because most New England type animes only get short OVAs, but it's 25. Yeah, that's cool. That's good that they got that. Alright, let's save. Yeah, tank controls and fatigue are definitely the game's biggest problems. I mean, I don't mind the tank controls in this game. Like, yeah, it's weird at first, but I'm kind of used to them now. But yeah, the fatigue, though, is definitely, that's definitely the biggest problem, for sure. Or one of them. But yeah, no, like I said, like, moving around, like I said, it's weird, but I'm kind of getting used to it. As strange as it is. Yeah, I was watching it and all of a sudden I'm hearing Donkey Kong Country music. Yeah, I mean, you know, what can you go wrong? Well, the tangles are tied to the lock-on. That, yeah. See, that's what I mean. Like, well, you could still make it work. I just don't think they like I don't know. They could have made the lock-on thing like a different button. I guess maybe they just ran out of buttons. Maybe. You do turn slowly, yes, but, you know, at least you do, like, dodge, like, really fast with the analog stick. It's just, you know, but the other thing, too, is, like, you can't block either. Like, your blocking is, like, you know, that, like, weird evasion thing, which is really hard to get right. I think you'd like the characters. The main dude reminds me of Dark Schneider, but without the horny horn dog part. Oh, well, alright, that's a win right there. Not that I mind Dark Schneider being horny horn dog, because at least he's, like, actually, like, kind of funny about it, you know? It's not like most characters where they're just fucking lame and shit. So since he's always talking about how awesome he is, and is before he delivers the ass kicking, and he always says his dream is to conquer the world. The same dream we have every day, Pinky. Try to take over the world. Probably not exactly like that, but you know. Yeah, instead of having to turn 180 degrees, they should have just have you. Yeah, no, I think that would have been a nice little upgrade. Yeah. I think so. I think that would have been good. But even as of what we got, though, like I said, like, it's not, like, bad at all. It's just, you know, it just takes time to get used to, and, you know, the fatigue. Okay. Yeah, fuck you. Oh, damn, this thing, like, wrecks. In the sense that he's always talking about, oh, wait, I read that, kinda, yeah. And his gag is that he always picks random objects from his back, like it's, like, oh, yeah, okay. That makes sense. Well, that's kind of fun. Yeah, see, like, yeah, no, that would be something I would watch. I would definitely watch it. I don't know when, because, you know, I gotta be in the mood of watching shit. Again. Because the last thing I watched was that Gun Parade March anime. Not the one based after the PS2 game, but the original one that's based after the PS1 game. And it was alright. I mean, it definitely seemed like one of those animes where, like, you know, because it is based after a game and it's only 12 episodes long, like, you knew that, like, shit was, like, it kind of felt a little rushed in parts. But weirdly enough, though, it was actually kind of like a weird, like, nice to watch anime. I don't know, I know that sounds fucking stupid, but, like, I don't know, like, watching it kind of made me feel, like, weirdly nostalgic, even though it's, like, clearly a show I never watched back in the day. But I don't know, it kind of gave me the vibes of, like, a show that I would have watched, like, back then. But yeah, I wouldn't, like, highly recommend it, though. Like, I would just say, like, well, if you're interested in this shit, you know, just wait for the game to get fan-translated one day or some shit. Because in some aspects, it does kind of remind me of, like, Soccer Wars a little bit. But, you know, more, like, in the future. Usually a baseball bat or a frying pan. The frying pan is a drying pan. I'm pretty sure he probably doesn't use that line in the show, but that would be pretty great if he did. Yeah, I don't mind the horn dog part with him, it's just the closest comparison. Yeah, no, and that's fair. That is very, very fair. Like I said, anything being compared to Dark Schneider is usually a good thing, in my book. No, 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 no. Ah, I knew you were gonna do that. I just wanted to see if I could actually fucking hit you. Yeah, I get what you mean by that. Oh, like about like an anime that you watch that feels nostalgic even though you've like never seen it before. Like it just reminds you of something that, like you would have watched back at that time. Yeah. Is there any new anime, and I mean like 2025 Chinese or Korean animes that kind of turned me off from getting tired of school life and fantasy world shit? Oh yeah, I know what you mean by that. Well, to be honest, I haven't really watched any, like, 2025 stuff, so... And if I am gonna watch anything that is, it... Oh my god, this dude just keeps, like, fucking knee-bustering me. Oof. Yeah, like I said, I don't really know any. I'm even struggling trying to think of something that, like, even did caught my interest. Some shows have certain comfy vibes, even if you just came across with them. Yeah, it's exactly like that, yeah. Ah. Ah. Keep doing that by accident. Ah, my god. Okay, so yeah, he's dead. That's the problem with the 2025 anime, it's all made by weebs now. Hey, what's up, Lipnoid? Yeah, probably. I like fantasy setting, but I don't want to, like, see, like, status screens on shows. It ruins the vibe of another world. Oh, yeah, I know what you mean, yeah, the whole, like, Ikasai shit. Like, the overdone shit. Wait, where was it? Oh, this works. It's kind of funny. Granny smacker required, that's funny. No, I get exactly what you mean, though. Like, yeah, I don't really like that shit either. If you like fantasy setting, then Dragon Quest The Adventure to Die 2020 is a really good one. Oh yeah, the remake of that. Yeah, I've heard that one was really good. Even if you're not, like, a fan of Dragon Quest, like, I hear it's, like, just a good, fun show. Because I'm not, like, a hardcore Dragon Quest fan, but, like, even I would consider, watching it or reading it. I actually have thought about getting into the manga part of it, but just never did. I don't watch too many modern animes these days. Yeah, same. And most of the shit I do watch that is quote-unquote modern, it's all, like, shit that's based after, like, older stuff. Like, you know, like Pluto and, freaking, you know, the JoJo stuff. Because, you know, all that is all, like, old material. And, you know, like, the Bastard remake was really good. I mean, I guess there is, well, I mean, it's not out yet, but, I mean, I know there's a remake of Imaginary Ray-Earth coming out. I hope that remake is good. Even though the original's already, like, perfect as it is, but I'd be kind of curious to know what they do with it. Hopefully they don't fuck it up. Most recent anime I watched was Way of the House Husband. It was pretty funny. Oh, I've heard of that one. Yeah, I know a friend of mine watched it, and he said it was, like, stupid but funny.
You're not a demon. What are you?
You and I, we're polar opposites. If you are the God Hand,
I did hear about some manga
I am
called
the Devil Hand.
Clav
Those who
Test
possess this
getting an
power
anime
are
adaptation,
capable of
which looks
becoming either God or
pretty
demon.
dark. I don't think I know that one. It's interesting. I'll have to look into that after when this cutscene is done.
Now it's time. You danced with the devil.
This guy reminds me of like so many different things, but it's hard to like pinpoint it out as like one thing. Okay, let me look up this Clav Test or Cleva Test. Let me look this up real quick. Alright, so you got black-haired kid with blonde babe. Alright, kind of like looks like Records of Lotus War. Not quite like that, but it like kind of gives me that vibe, but like darker. Judging just by like the pictures anyway. It's probably not even like that at all, but kind of like reminds me of that a little bit. Alright. Well, I'm intrigued. It does look kind of cool. I actually do kind of like the art style of it, so... Yeah, the Adventure to Die is great for any fan of fantasy anime, DQ fan or not. Yeah, see, that's what I've heard, and that's good. Oh, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Hey, what's up, Sega CD Universe? Vampire Mike, I should say. Well, I mean, whatever name you want to go by. But yeah, I hope you're doing good, man. I'm playing through another Japan-only game that's horror-related. That's gonna take me a bit, but I'm kind of taking a break off that for now. That's why I'm playing God Hand. In the meantime, because I was like, I need to give myself a break. Okay, I died. Yeah, it's self-contained story, not adapting into games in particular. Yeah, which that's another good thing that helps, too. Has great characters, writing, development, likable cast, cool world building. Pretty much has everything you like, yeah. You know what? And that's basically everything I want, too. Ah, fuck. Ah, oh my god. Yeah, it's literally sweet chin music, I know, right? It's fucking great. Love it. It's funny because there is an attack in this game called a sweet chin, but it doesn't, like, look like it. Keep like doing that by accident. Alright, that's pretty cool. Funny you mentioned Imaginate Rare, if that's the show I'm watching right now. Oh, are you still watching it? I actually thought you, like, watched the whole thing of that. Unless you, like, took a break or something. Which is understandable because, you know, it is, like, 50 episodes. Which is not, like, super long, but, you know, but it's, like, you know, it's, like, pretty long for just, like, you know, just a random show, you know? Oh. Okay, I guess I did it. I'm really into it, but liking it so far. I do plan to check out the Saturn game after I finish watching. Yeah, the Saturn game is really good.
Did you sell your soul to the
I really like it.
In a world where only the strong survive, only the strongest of the strong rule.
So as for the remake, it has been over a year of no news. Yeah, that sounds about right. I don't think they even have a trailer out for it yet.
Ah, yes. You're taking good care of my fiancé, right?
Fiancé.
Forget it. We'll chat another time.
Oh, well, good time to go back to it.
She never told me.
Uh-oh. There's some relationship issues. Okay, that was not what I wanted to do. Okay, I just want to see if there's, like, anything here I can pick up. But yeah, hopefully, Imaginate Rare Earth remake won't be like, you know, what they showed off of, like, the Fist of the North Star remake. Just hope it's not gonna be like that. Or, you know, even worse, hopefully it's not gonna be like Berserk 2016. Cause fuck. Okay, now I'm back. I went to check someone playing Trails in the Sky remake and asked the most humble question ever. Is this game incest? And then leave? Oh, that's funny. Is this game incest? Oh, God. That's hilarious. Yeah, I actually realized that the demo for that game actually came out today, but I don't feel like playing it. Like I said, the game I've been playing mostly is a Japan-only game that needs to get covered, that no one has covered before yet. So that's why I am doing it. Well, that and also, you know, it's a game that actually looked really cool to me, but yes, I'm choosing to play that over literally anything else, like, for the most part. But that is funny shit, though. He, like, just disappeared. Uh-oh. I'm still 13 episodes in. They're up against Caldina, the dark-skinned chick with a cape that is obsessed with money. Oh, yeah, I remember her. I remember in the English dub for that one, well, like, one of the English dubs anyways, I don't remember which one, but the one that I remember watching, she was actually voiced by Rogue, from, like, the X-Men cartoon from back in the day. Yeah, that was kind of funny. I can't remember her voice actor name right now, but yeah, I do know that she was Rogue from that show. And yeah, so she has like a southern accent. It's like kind of like goofy, but it's kind of funny. At least wait 2 minutes before the stream responds and didn't get any, so I left. Oh, that's lame. You know, like, if someone asked me that, like, randomly in a stream, I just fucking laugh, dude. Yeah, fucking people, man. That's always, like, the lamest shit, is, like, when people, like, just don't, like, respond at all. Even when they're clearly reading the... Like, okay, like, obviously I get it if it's, like, you know, like, a busy, packed-ass stream, I get that. But, you know, when there's, like, not much, like, happening and shit, it's like, hey, come on, dude, like, what the fuck? You know who's actually, like, really terrible for that? Now, granted, he's, like, a channel that's basically, like, dead on arrival, basically, but was, Spoonie was really bad with that. You get, like, all these fucking questions, and he's just, like, sitting there being quiet, barely saying shit, and it's like, dude, like, clearly you're playing a game that's, like, not, like, you know, very simple shit, you know? Like, he was, I don't remember what, like, shit he was playing, like, when I, like, heard about it, the shit happening, but I was just kind of like, dude, like, you have, like, plenty of time to, like, answer these fucking poor people. Well, when I mean poor people, I don't mean, you know, people with money or whatever, or I'm talking about, like, you know, these people that are fucking taking time out of their day to, like, fucking appreciate you fucking still being a thing, you know? Like, fucking at least give back to them, for fuck's sake. I think the same Rogue voice from the show also did her voice in the MCU, or, not MCU, MVC. Yeah, it's such a cool Easter egg that you can have Rogue copy Akuma and do the Raging Demon Super. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, there was a couple, like, Marvel characters that do play, like some of, like, other Capcom characters that are, like, not in the game. But I kind of forgot that they did that with Rogue and Akuma. It's kind of interesting. I got banned in the stream because someone was playing F-Zero GX and was using Digiboy, and I called his machine Cosmic Dick, and I got banned for that. I was like, wow, really? No making fun of my favorite ship. No one can make fun of him. You know, ever since you did do that ranking of the F-Zero pilots, I actually kind of wanted to play it again. But I'll probably do it on a different day when it's, like, earlier in the day or something.
Don't blow a circuit there, old man.
So many people want to try Tits remake so much. Yeah, it's funny when you put the... Yeah, it's like, that's actually what it's, like, abbreviated as, Tits. It's funny shit. But yeah, no, like I said, like, that kind of shit I understand, but yeah, when he clearly was able to read it, I mean, come on, like, at least laugh it up, right? That's all you need to do. Tits is kind of an unfortunate way to elaborate. I want to play Tits. Yeah. It's kind of funny. I mean, it could be worse. I mean, you could have a game where, like, literally the abbreviation for it is, like, something, like, really bad. Like a really bad slur. I don't think there is, as far as I know, but I would imagine if the day ever did happen, though, like, it would be pretty, it'd be pretty what the fuck. I'm pretty sure there was a game that was, like, that had an abbreviation that was, like, really close to, like, something really bad. Well, it's like any new release. Everyone jumps for the clout. Yeah. Oh, definitely. And then, of course, you know, you got people that, like, you know, never, like, played the games, and they're just like, oh, it's this newer one, and it's all, like, shiny and pretty. It doesn't look like that, like, 2D looking crap, whatever. I mean, personally, I actually do kind of like the 2D of those games, but, you know how a lot of fucking normies are. When a game is too old, they're just like, no, I don't want to, like, ever play that in my life. I mean, and then you have me, like, just going back to PS1 games, being like, yep, this is fun. I like this. I'm having the time of my life right now. I love tits. Hey, what's up, Macedonia? There is a 3DP game called Knob. That's not the one I wanted to do, but I mean, like, hey, that's pretty decent damage. Okay, there we go. Oh, I was gonna say, like, yeah, he literally had a 1 line of health.
Out of batteries?
Oh my god, what have I done? I want to shorten it, but then we got awkward abbreviation like the trails. Oh. Well, like I said, it's funny. Well, it's like any new... Oh, yeah, everyone jumps for clout. Yes, 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 they do, unfortunately. Yeah, well, CP is a known, like, abbreviated term for,
So much for old Sparky.
how am I gonna say it? Okay, it's the word child, and then a word associated with adult things is the P word. That's what, yeah. Like, for example, like, whenever there's, like, you're watching, like a YouTuber that's talking about, like, crime or something, and that happens to, like, come up,
It appears you failed us as well.
usually they'll just say... They'll usually either say CP, or they'll say cheese pizza. Those are, like, usually the words that they use to, like, you know, to let you know that that's what they're talking about.
And you think demons...
The Communist Party. It's Communist Party. Oh, that's fucking funny. This cutscene has massive Dreadlord energy. Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, no, it is gets used a lot. It does. But like I said, like, I know, like, a lot of people on YouTube, like, when they, you know, want to mention that stuff, instead of, like, actually full out saying the word, they'll just say that. Reminds me of that kid who uploaded a video called my CP. Oh yeah, the Club Penguin shit. I did see that. That shit was like, wow. Such terrible wording. I mean, it's pretty obvious that the guy that did that, he probably wasn't aware that that was, like, a thing. It's what the Rurouni Kenshin author was in possession of. He's just waiting for me to explain. Oh, there you go. Yeah. There you go. I should be back in under 30 minutes. Yeah, no worries, Malta. Alright, so we got a, chapter completed. Oh, yeah, you know what? I'll blue for a little bit more. And then I will, maybe I'll play some Ape Escape, too.
Hey, Olivia.
What's the matter?
What is this about Devil Hand's fiancé?
You met him, huh?
Not only did I meet him, he damn near killed me, asshole.
I'm sorry. I suppose it's about time I start telling you the truth. My father was head of the clan charged with protecting the God Hands from demonkind. I became engaged to Azel through an arrangement by our parents. However, a year ago, Azel snatched away...
Oh shit, there's an emergency alert.
personification of evil and taking on the name of Devil Hand. He dedicated himself to finding the other God Hand and began a campaign of terror within the clan.
Okay.
My
Okay, by the way, it's nothing you gotta worry about, but basically an Amber Alert went off.
Perhaps the only surviving members of my clan.
So that's really unfortunate.
Everyone else died, defending the remaining God Hand.
If he chose to be a demon, then I must become a god.
It's such a cheesy line.
So, what base did he get to?
Don't worry, nothing happened.
Whew, that's what I thought. Alright, so where's next?
Basically, someone got picked off the street when they shouldn't have been.
It's not enough for a yacht, but take this.
Ah, been turning tricks, huh?
Asshole.
But, from what I read of the thing, it was, like, nowhere, like, near here, though. It was, like, somewhere, like, way out and, like, fuck, I don't know. Oh, I don't want to, like, give away, like, the exact location, but it was somewhere, like, outside of my town. So I'm like, yeah, there's, like, no way I'm ever gonna, like, see this car unless they happen to drive all the way out here. But I guess that's why they put those Amber Alerts out, is to let you know that, like, if you do see this car that matches this description with someone inside that also matches that description, then yeah, you know, gotta report that shit. Wait, what does that sign say? God Hand Fruits? It's pretty great. Just realized this place is like very like France looking, or maybe not France. What was it? Italy? Hey, what's up? Last line. It's that game that IGN gave a 3 out of 10. Yes, it is, and yes, it is nowhere near that bad. Not at all. I've been playing this game, like, once a stream to see, like, you know, how far I can get through it each time, because, as you know, this game can get pretty fatiguing, so... And I actually want to try to beat it one of these days. It's that totally not the inspiration for Ninja Gaiden 2's Chapter 5. Oh, yeah, I remember that part. The part where you fight that, like, that werewolf dude. Yeah, why there's a werewolf inside a place like this, I have no idea. A place like Venice, I have no idea. But, fuck it, why not? But yeah, I remember that part. I remember there was, like, a part in that section that was actually, like, really pretty looking. Ah, man, I actually almost want to replay that again. It's been so long. Another random anime I watched was Gun Frontier, the Lei Machimosa Wild West one. It was just okay. Aw, that's a shame. That's a shame, it was just okay. Judging from that description, it sounded like it could have been awesome. Man, who makes a fucking, like, lifesaver that's made out of, like, pure metal? That's just what the fuck? Fucker. To its credit, it's an early series he did before he was more famous work, so he was still figuring things out, and judging from how it ends, the manga might have been axed back then, but it's still a decent time. Okay, well, that's something.
Swimming a medley, huh?
Wow, that makes, like, no sense. It's not a lifesaver, it's a life sinker. he was drowning, and then suddenly he learns how to backstroke. Yeah, that's what I meant. I was like, well, that doesn't make the most sense, but... man. That's the thing I love about this game. There's so much nonsensical shit, and it's so dumb, but I love it. We just don't get shit like this anymore. Ooh. Then we got this Krillin-looking guy over here. And I killed him. I killed Krillin! Even though he's apparently, like, the strongest human on Earth in his series, but, you know. We'll just pretend that didn't happen. Oh, look, you can actually look inside the buildings. Very empty. Yep. I don't know. When you do shit like that, it's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of fascinating. Sometimes they'll throw in, like, Easter eggs, like, in like, places like that. Usually. This hotel Wi-Fi is horrendous. Aw. That's a shame. The sound he made when he died was funny. He was like, bleh. Earlier this year, I watched Starzinger, which was also from him, and it was fun. Was that, like, the Journey to the West one in space that he did? Was it that one, if I remember correctly? Apparently, even on 420, not 420, 240, yeah, opposite, is too much to ask for. Yeah, I've had shit like that happen before at hotels, where, like, yeah, like, the Wi-Fi is just utter garbage. At that point, I'm just like, well, I'm just gonna use fucking data at that point. That dude fell off. Gene has the god hand, so he's a god, not a human. Alright, yeah, that makes sense for me. Yeah, it's that one, Journey to the West in Space. Okay, yeah, that one. Yeah, that one actually does sound cool. Like, I think I would like that. Like I said, the idea just sounds great. I think they look more like Quan Chi than Krillin. Yeah, but Quan Chi is like... He's like super white. He's like whiter than sour cream. But no, I know what you mean though. Like, yeah, he kind of does without being like super white. But you know, but he has like an outfit that looks like Krillin's. It's just obviously, you know, Krillin is like super short. Actually, now that I think about it, he's actually more like Tien, but without the third eye. Ah, I see you. Yeah, it has fun characters. Well, like I said, sometimes it's what I need. I like characters that are fun, not fucking boring, lame characters. You're like jumping off. Alright, take it easy, Terry. Yeah, thank you for stopping by as always. Like I said, I'll make sure to do a stream of Aku Daikan 2 when you're here. Like, for a longer time, on a better day for me, if I can start earlier. Look, I'm beating up Squidward's house. Krillin is the strongest human, depending if you count Tien as a human. Yeah, he has 3 eyes, but it's more of a normal... And then the other guy who appeared in the early... That is true, yeah. I mean, that is more normal than, you know, than most other people. There's also Oob, but he's kind of cheating by being a reincarnation of Majin Buu. Yeah, I would say that's a little... Yeah. I would say so. I was gonna say, wasn't, well, I mean, I guess it's, like, non-canon now, but... Wasn't, what's his name, Tapion? The guy that, like, that had a sword and a mohawk? Wasn't he a human, technically, or no? Probably wrong on that entirely, because it's been a hot minute. But yeah, I could have sworn, he was somewhat. Yeah, he's still, like, top 3 for sure. Yeah. Hercule ain't up there, though. Da, 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 da. Oh, he's an alien? Okay. I was gonna say, like, he does have, like, pointy ears, which, as again, like, you know, like, that's, as, like, we said with Tiencha, like, you know, like, that's pretty normal, too, like, compared to most people. I'm pretty sure his whole backstory happened on a different planet. Okay, yeah. Like I said, it's been so fucking long since I've seen, like, GT. That, like, little details like that, I'm not gonna, like, fucking remember. But I always thought he was kind of cool, though. Oh, okay, yeah, Kanta's, yeah, no, okay, yeah, he's definitely not a human then. Alright. Killed that guy. Yeah, I'll do one more area, and then I'll do some Escape the Ape. Yeah, Tapion is cool, glad they brought him back in Sparking Zero. Yeah, I was kind of surprised that they did, because I remember, because, you know, since, like I said, now that, like, GT's, like, finitoed now, like, there was a couple characters that were in GT in, like, the older games that weren't in Sparking Zero. Like, I know, like, Super 17 isn't in it. Okay, well, there is a Super 17 in it, but it's literally the 17th in Dragon Ball Super. Man, that's so fucking confusing. But yeah, but you know, the original Super 17 is not in it, though. And I was just like, damn. I actually liked using him. Just got home making supper, gonna make a homemade mashed potato bowl like you can get from... Oh, shit. Yeah, I like mashed potatoes. Although, of course, there's been many times I've had them where, like, they always have, like, the hard bits in them, which I'm not a fan of, but when you get that shit right, though, it's very, very good. Back in Tenkaichi 3, his ultimate move is one of the few that works on giants. Yeah, that sounds about right. Fuck you. Ah. Fuck, wrong thing. Well, homemade-ish, it's packed potatoes. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, even those are still decent, you know, as long as you make them right. She fell in the water. Yeah. The original Super 17 is still my favorite android. Yeah, dude, he was cool. He was cool as shit. His arm machine gun move took out an entire life bar. Yeah, dude, it was fucking nutty. I loved it. And yeah, no, unfortunately, in Sparking Zero, he's not in it. Which I was like, aww. Because I remember when I was playing that game a lot with my friend Ian, because he's, like, the huge Dragon Ball guy. Like, he was the guy that basically got me into, like, the series, basically. But yeah, I was playing it with him there, and yeah, it's actually a really fun game. It's just, you know, there's only, like, so much, like, mode you can play, you know? Also, one thing that sucks about the, like, the split screen play in that game is that you can only play on, like, one map. Which is also another thing that kind of does make it a little boring. But there is a mod that, that you can play on, like, other maps, but it is, like, a little bit weird to try to get it to work. But we did play like that, though. But, you know, but obviously, you know, the fact that we had to resort using a mod is kind of like, you know, one of those things is, you know, it's kind of like one of those things you can't really, like, fully count it for being in the game, because obviously that's, like, someone else did that. I rewatched the Boo Saga earlier this year and was surprised when Hercule took 2 armed guys, the one that killed his dog. Oh yeah. You know, everyone always makes fun of, like, Hercule for being, like, an absolute joke, which he kinda is, but at the same time, like, I mean, he's not, like, completely pathetic. Like, for a human being, like, he's still pretty strong. Like, obviously, he's not on Krillin's level, but, you know. Like, I'm pretty sure frickin' Hercule would beat, what's-his-face? Fuck, why am I forgetting his name right now? General Blue. He probably could, you know? Gotta give him credit for that. He was not afraid to beat up 2 guys with weapons. Yeah. Yeah, totally. Fuck. Okay, that works. He won the world tournament for real in a legit way. That he did when Goku and his friends didn't participate. Well, there you go. So yeah, so he has to be pretty good, right? Like, pretty decent, you know? I'm back again. I checked that stream earlier to see what happened in the Skies remake. It seems that guy, he is streaming is just, yeah, it's a demo. Yeah, like I said, the demo, like, came out for everyone today. So yeah, that's why, like, a lot of people are playing it. Because I don't even remember when that game even comes out. I actually don't remember when it comes out. Okay, I'm not, like, oh, fuck, of course you give me an orange, like, right here. Okay, well. Damn, I, like, took out her health, like... There we go. Also go back and pick up that orange. Not like I need it, but, you know, why not? There we go. I know I've said this before, but it would be funny with, like, the clown if you, like, hit him in the face, like, you hear, like, a squeaky sound from his, like, nose. I think that'd be hilarious if that happened. The whole part of Hercule being friends with Boo is one of my favorites. Yeah, that shit's pretty funny. It's pretty funny shit. Like, the Boo Saga isn't my most favorite thing ever, but I will lie and say, like, it does have its good moments, you know? I do think it does, like, make it, like, you know, like, kind of like for it being, like, the final season of, like, regular Dragon Ball Z, like, you know, it is a little, like, weird for that one to be the final, but, you know, like, it was still, like, had its fun shit. And honestly, that is an understandable reason. I mean, if I were him, I would do the same fucking thing. I'd fucking kill those mofos. Blah, wonder if anyone has any, like, the sound effects of, like, the dudes in this game uploaded. That'd be pretty great. Okay, you better not be a fucking demon. Yeah, Boo Saga returned to the comedy, which is what Toriyama enjoyed writing the most. Yeah, you know, and that's understandable. Like I said, like, I love regular Dragon Ball, and that had a lot of comedy shit in it. And I love that shit. Okay, good. Yeah, you're a Frieza Saga person, but I love the entire show. Yeah, no, same. Like, I like it too. Although I would say, well, my favorite is actually the Cell Saga, but, you know, but I like the Frieza Saga a lot too. Yeah, it gets a little long in parts, but, you know, when it gets going, it gets really, really good. Alright, yeah, so I'm gonna be done with this for a bit. Yeah, no, I am more OG Dragon Ball as well, but I was just talking about with Z, I like, you know, like the Cell and the Frieza and all that. But yeah, for OG Dragon Ball, yeah, that one's hard to pick my favorite, because I really do like the whole thing, too. There we go. Alright, so I'm gonna play some Ape Escape 2. See how this is gonna go. Because I've never played this one. Hot take about Dragon Ball. I like GT's Dragon Ball hunting adventure. Like I said, from what I remember watching GT, I didn't mind it. Like, yeah, it wasn't as good, but it wasn't, like, bad. This game came out in 2003. See what the options are. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'll put subtitles on. Why not? And we're watching the early Prodigy, and honestly, I don't have a problem with it. I'm enjoying it. OG Dragon Ball, I really like the third turn with Piccolo Jr. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that shit's great. I like shoot 'em ups. Of course, right? Yeah, I do. What GPU do I have? I'd have to check. Because honestly, I don't, like, really pay attention to that stuff that much unless I'm, like, actually trying to upgrade. But I mean, does it even say on here? No, it doesn't. Fuck, of course it doesn't. The thing is, too, I didn't put together my computer. I bought it, like pre-made, pre-put together. Oh, it's Ash's voice. And is that Misty? Just like how the third tournament ties up all the loose ends, Goku had a rematch with Tien and beat him. He meets Chi-Chi again and they get married, and Goku finally wins a tournament against the son of the previous villain. Yeah, I know, I like it. It's good shit. Classic shonen shit right there. Hey, what's up, Phil? How you doing? I'm just playing some Ape Escape 2. I, like, literally just started it. Oh yeah, Dan Green's this game too. He voices Spike, the MC of the previous game, but you gotta unlock him way later. Ah. That's right. I was gonna say, I remember Dan Green was in this game, but I couldn't remember, like, who. So yeah, kinda interesting. This game uses the 4Kids cast. I'm playing as totally not Ash Ketchum. Well, actually, I am catching things, but not Pokemon. This series is odd. They had different voice actors in UK and Europe. And yeah, no, I do remember hearing about that. Yeah, like the original. I know the PS1 game was like that too. Like the English dub for both regions were like different. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Another game with the right analog stick. Because I was just playing God Hand earlier, which is also, you know, use that too. I'm okay currently looking at the FPS games on the literal Sega Saturn. There's not many of them. And I will be honest, some first-person shooters on the Saturn aren't the best. Especially Doom. Do not play that one. But I know, what was it? I think it was Power Slave. I think that game on the Saturn was actually, like, handled pretty well. Spike's hair kind of looks like Yugi's too. Oh yeah, they knew what they were doing. They clearly knew what they were doing. Okay, triangle. Oh my god, okay. Okay, thank god, okay. Use the camera with the D-pad, that's interesting. Wait, so how you, okay, you jump with R2. Okay, that's still, like, a little odd, but I will say, definitely, the controls do feel better from what I remember playing of 1. They do feel a bit more smooth. Yeah, I played the Europe version of this game, which uses the JP names. Jimmy is called Hikaru. Oh, Hikaru, yeah. Like from, like Macross. His name was Hikaru, too. Duke 3D is good on Saturn, Power Slave also, and Quake. Yeah, I've never played Quake on the Saturn. But, yeah, I never played Duke Nukem on there either. But that's good to know that it's good. But yeah, like I said, I know Power Slave I have played on there, and it is actually pretty good. Hey, welcome back, Malta. But yeah, like I said, I know Doom is like the infamous one that you don't want. I mean, it is an interesting, that game has a very interesting history behind it, like that port, but that's really like the most, like, interesting thing about that game is just that it has an interesting history behind it, not for it actually being a good game or a good version. There's also Hexen, but I've never played that on Saturn either, so I don't know how well that one is, but I played on an N64, and, yeah, it was, it was, like, okay.
This has been our new home since I had to build it out of the remains.
This game controls better than the first one, though that might just be the first time being emulated weirdly. Well, like I said, like, I think it feels a lot better so far. I actually forgot that they made a sequel to this. Yeah, there's actually, a few of them. Mini-games. Oh my god, there's mini-games. Entertainment Center. Gadget Trainer. Data. Oh, look, they have a giant. Oh my. That PS2 is bigger than me. Like, look how fucking huge that is. It's taller than the main character of the game. Okay, well, let me, like, save the game. Yes, I know how to fucking save a game. I'm not stupid. Okay, maybe I'm a little stupid, but I'm not that stupid. You captured Monkey George. Curious George. Hexen is good, too. I think the PS1 version of Duke should have played better, and Saturn version bad, but it's the other way around. Yeah, it's kind of crazy how that works, right? Oh, wait, I cleared that one. Well, I still have 2 more monkeys to get, so maybe I should, do it again, even though, I'm not trying to 100% this ship. I figured I might as well just get the other 2. The OSC for MCS2 is pretty great. I mean, so far, it's fine right now, but... Yeah, I don't remember the soundtrack too well for Hexen, but, because, it's been a hot minute. So we have Mei Ling in this game, too? I don't know about that yet. The memory card is the size of his head. Yeah. It's like, goddamn. The later levels get better music, yeah. Yeah, I mean, sometimes it'd be like that. Like, the first level's soundtrack is usually just kind of like, oh, it's okay. I don't know, well, then there are some games where, like, the soundtrack of the first level's like fucking fire as shit. That has happened, too. Like, Chain Dive is like that for me. Okay, so where's the last monkey? The Hexen Remaster is great, definitely a must-buy. I forgot how much, Trap City that game has. Oh, though, like, the fact that, like, yeah. I know Terry wouldn't like that. But, and like I said, I only played, like, the N64 version of that game. And like I said, like, it seemed cool, but I definitely felt like I was, like, getting, like, ripped off. Okay, yes, that's like my health. Wait, maybe... Yeah, this game has a level set in Spain. Ning would approve! Oh, yeah, totally. Oh, okay, you can, like, jump with, like, either one. Okay. Is Tomb Raider 1 on PS1 worth playing right now? Personally, I don't think it is. I think the first Tomb Raider has aged pretty poorly, if I'm being honest. But that's just me, though. I don't know, dude. Like, I can't do these, like, platforming games with tank controls. Like, I love tank controls, but I don't like them for, like, games where you have to, like, precise movement, jumping and shit, and climbing, and it's just such a pain in the ass for me in that game. I remember the last time I actually tried streaming one of them, like, it did not end well. And then I know Aeronetic was, like, making fun of me the whole time, but I'm just like, dude, these controls suck. I just realized Jimmy's wearing a Chibbity jacket kind of well. Oh, I could see that. Okay, I don't know where the last monkey is, but the N64 version is still pretty good. It was 4-player co-op split screen, which is kind of badass in itself. Oh, I didn't know that, but then again, you know, like, I'm a fucking introvert, so... Okay, fuck it, I'm just gonna continue. Yeah, later in the game, we got a monkey radar. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need that. Yeah, so I'm missing one. I have no idea where that one is, but that's fine. Which, PS1 Tomb Raider game is worth playing? I would say, well, like I said, I've only played, like, 1, 2, and 3. I don't think I've ever played the 4th one that they did. Because how many Tomb Raiders did they have? Did they have, like, 4? Pretty sure they had, like, 4 or 5. I don't remember. I know, like, one of them was, like, they literally made because of, fuck, what was it there? They made it because it was to tie into, like, some dumb thing. These APC games look right up my alley. I would have liked this one as a kid. Because I always liked unworthy 3D platformers. Well, I wouldn't really say this is unworthy, but, you know, like, it's pretty cool. It's different. Okay, so, like, what do I, like... Okay, yeah, I don't need fucking training. I was sure if I had an Ape Escape level, it was cool. Yeah, I heard that game has a lot of, like, Easter eggs to older stuff, which is cool, but it also just makes me be like, man, like, you have all this shit. You can make, like, a new thing. Just to be safe, I'll play 3. Yeah, like I said, you know, you can give it a try. You know, the worst thing that's gonna happen is that, like, you're gonna download the game, you're not gonna like it, and then it's like, well, pff, just gonna delete it. Oh, you fucking... Okay, there you go. The tomato bird is dead. Something along the line of the Nick games, not so much Assassin's Creed. Oh, well, yeah. Ah, oh, fuck, I, like, pressed the wrong thing. Well, we'll just get you out of the way. I'd say this song actually sounds pretty cool. There you go. You fucker. Monkey! You have to use the radar to find... Yeah, wait, where is my radar? It's not in my inventory. Unless it's like... Oh, here we go. Okay. The tomato bird. It's kind of a funny idea for an enemy. There we go. Good thing you can skip the tutorials. Yeah, thank God. Like I said, I hate it when games, like, they make you do it. And then, of course, the whole time, they just treat you like you're a fucking dumbass the whole time, and it's like, fuck. That's why I couldn't play that fish game that Hajime wanted me to play. I was like, dude, like, this shit is so ass. Well, the tutorial was ass. I mean, like I said, like, the game, I can't really say much about it because the fucking game wouldn't let me fucking play it. I've been listening to hair metal and watching videos and interviews of the scene from the 80s lately. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, you know, I like watching interviews of stuff like that. It's always cool. Finding monkeys is just as easy as looking for Waldo in the Great Waldo Search when it's 4 bits. Are you talking about the NES game? Cause that game's pretty lols. Devil May Cry 2. I mean, I did mention that game, like, way earlier in the stream. We were talking about the shitty Seven Blades game, but no, what was it? No, I was talking about, what the fuck was that game called? It was, like, Fish something. It was that game where you play as a fish, and it was from Natsume. And, yeah, the tutorial was, like, really asshole. Ugh. You fucker. There we go. The gadget gets pretty creative later. The game is for all ages, but it doesn't think you're a dumbass, which I approve. Yes! No, that's what I love too. Like, it's a game that can be easily accessible to everyone, but it's like also, you know, like, it doesn't treat you like you're stupid. Like you've never played a video game before. I don't mean to change the subject, but now that my copy of Dirt by Vince Neil has arrived, I'll say this. Oh, we're gonna get a mini review of Vince Neil's album.
That device over there, for 10 gold coins, you can get yourself the items that you win at the mini game corner.
Okay, like, how do I, like... Oh, there we go. So I have an amazing fact today. Yeah, I'll just do, like, one more of these. Oh, concept art. Wow, he looks totally different. No, it wasn't Echo the Dolphin. It was a, I think it starts with an F. Okay, you know what, since because I already, like, put some in. Fuck it. I got a monkey fable. Okay. I don't feel like doing that reading today. I already done enough reading. Dirt is the autobiography Vince wrote in 2002. Oh, okay. Oh, I thought it was an album. Okay. But it's an audiobook. Okay, right. I gotcha. You know, biographies from musicians is one of those things I've kind of thought about getting into, but then I'm just like, fuck, like, I don't know. Like, that's like a lot of shit I gotta do, because I'm already reading like a shit ton of things as it is, and it already feels like a lot, so do I gotta add more to it? Or maybe I should just do the audio version, maybe. I don't know. One of these days I'll think about it. Ooh, this is, hey look, it's another level that looks like Venice. Oh, the Fish King games or whatever? No, it wasn't that. Fuck, why can I not think of the name right now? Although, you are on the right track. Like, I think it is, like, related to that series. Okay, I already tell you, the swimming in this game is, like, a fucking million times better than the first one. Oh my god, the swimming in the first game was fucking butt cheeks. I know a lot more serious bands in Vein of Dagger, Dokken. Oh, there's a monkey somewhere around here. Oh shit, I should like... Extreme faster, yeah. If I were a kid, the cookies I would eat would be indicative of my health state too. You never heard teased they were in a Pennsylvania scene in the early Poison, Cinderella, and Britney Fox. Their ballads and heavy metal tracks are jaw-dropping. You should get... Yeah, I don't think I know that band off the top of my head. I don't think I do. Okay, you get out of my way. Oh, he's like down below over there. There you go. Yeah, no, just share them in the Discord and I'll eventually get around to it. Okay, so like, how do I capture this guy in the water? Maybe I should have looked at the tutorial for that one. Shit. Okay, now let's see you go up. Okay, I'll figure that out after. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna wait for another boat to come across there. Camera work is still a little bit awkward, but it's not, like, bad. And the other thing is hair metal band's Shaka Messiah from Sweden. I think I've heard of that name before. Ah, fuck. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what that button is. Oh, okay, it's like R3. Okay, okay. That's a really random button. I never would have guessed that. Though I got it, though. Okay, so I just gotta, like, look for that bastard again. Oh. Well, he's over here. Okay, you know what? Okay, there we go. I always, my mission to show you the best hair metal bands. Well, I mean, like I said, like, I mean, you've shown me some good stuff before. Okay, let's try to find that one fucking bastard there. Have you tried the right stick underwater? Yeah, no, I know, yeah, that's what it is. I figured it out. There we go. Yeah, the mainstream attention that Bon Jovi got. Yeah, I wouldn't even really consider Bon Jovi to be metal or hair metal. I mean, like, he does have, like, the look of it, but his music, like, really isn't like that at all. I won't lie. Like, I mean, there's a couple songs that he did that are, like, kind of catchy to me, but I'm not, like, you know, I'm not like, oh my god, I'm his, like, biggest fan. Okay. So where is that? Where is that asshole at? Yeah, now that I know how to do that, yeah, it is easier. Oh, he's... Okay, he's the one up there that I haven't got yet. Okay. Come on. There we go. Yeah, so getting and jumping in the water is a good thing. I'm a cowboy. On a steel horse I ride. And I'm wanted. Now, you know, that song's not bad. I don't mind it. I mean, yeah, it's overplayed as shit, but it's not a bad track for what it is.
Hello, human friends. How are you?
I was listening to the first song by Bon Jovi today. I forgot how heavy the drums were. That's not Slippery When Wet, right? I know that's like their first huge hit, but I don't remember if that's like their first ever. Best use of Dead or Alive by Bon Jovi was in the Scooby-Doo movie. The live action one? Oh my god, look, a PS1 cutscene! You're right, it's more in the group with Guns N' Roses, My Hair Metal Mops to flirt with these bands. Oh yeah, totally. Oh, it's the second movie. Yeah, that one I've seen like once, but I don't like remember it that well. It's really the first one is the one that I remember the most. Like, that's the one where, like, Shaggy, where he says that line there, where he's like, are you challenging me? And then there's, you know, like, when Scrappy Doo's, like, actually, like, the one behind everything, and I remember there's, like, that part where he's, like, in the middle of transforming, and he's, like, half his body's, like, big, but his legs are tiny, and it just looks so stupid. That shit was always, like, really funny to me. Bon Jovi did the opening song for the Deadliest Catch anime, right? The Deadliest Catch! I've never seen that show, so I do not know.
Jimmy, I'm sending this gadget to you. You can run at lightning speed with a super hoop. A bit of training in the gadget trainer, and you'll be as fast.
You know what? I'll do what I did before. I'm just gonna like wing it. I gotta capture 9 out of 11. God damn it. This game had to mention it. My picks are Motley Crue. I like Wasp a lot. For what I heard of Banshee, I do like. And I do like Nitro. And White Fox, I do not know. Quiet Riot, I only really liked one album from them. And that was, like, really... Then again, I never really heard much of their other shit. I really just know, like, the one. Oh, okay, wait, that's where I need the thing. Oh, wait, hold on. Maybe I gotta... I was like Sonic the Hedgehog. There we go. I still don't really know, like, how I did it. But, wait, let me, like, practice again. Oh, okay, you, like, okay. I think I got it, yeah. There you are, you little bastard. Yeah, it's almost September too. Yeah, it is. Man, I had a good, August. Like I said, I had a fun time at my convention there. That was really, like, the big highlight, you know? Oh, maybe I gotta, like... Fuck. Okay, get you the fuck out of here. Oh, okay, there we go. Alright, that's kind of neat. I kind of like that. The prequel to this game is one of the few PS1 games that you would enjoy. Well, there's a lot of PS1 games you would enjoy. It's just, you know, you just haven't played them yet. Because like I said, dude, that system has, like, a shit ton of games. And there's a lot of really, really good ones, too. It's just, you know, a lot of them are just very, very obscure. Or shit that's, like, Japan only. Or there's even, like, just a lot of shit. Or even if we're just talking about even North America, there's still, like, a lot of shit that's, like, really good. It's just, you know, because the library is so huge, it's kind of hard to, like... You know, I understand that, like, it can get a little, like, overwhelming to, like, you know... To try to, like, look at everything and be like, wow... I was gonna say, dude, you're, like, literally, like, standing, like, right there. Not even, like, trying. It's like he wanted to get captured. Yeah, this is the Spain level. You can run into the monkeys with the hoop to stun them. Oh, right on. it's the Kupasa level. That's not true, boy. I played it plenty when I was a kid. Almost all my friends had a PS1, especially when you lived in Venezuela. Well, like I said, dude, like, even if you played, like 20 games on PS1, there's, like, way more than that. It's like I said, dude, there's, like, a shit ton. Like, it's hard to narrow it down. Like, I know, like, you know, like, with the PS1 Classic there, like, they only had, like, what, like, 25 games on that shit? And I can tell you, it's like, dude, like, trying to narrow down to, like, 25 is, like, almost impossible. Because you're bound to, like, leave out, like, a bunch of, like, good shit, you know? Digital Rumble Arena and Rayman come to mind. I still haven't played Rumble Arena yet. At least not that one. But, Rayman, I've played one of the games, though it was the N64 version, and I, didn't really care for it that much. Not to say it was bad, I just thought it was just kind of average, and there was nothing really about it that made me, like... I don't know, not... that. I don't know, like, Rayman is one of those series that, like, I just never really, like, thought it was, like, that, like, amazing, you know? I never really, like, saw anything about it that made me go, like, wow, like, that is a fucking great game. Like, I mean, I liked Legends quite a bit, but even though I do like that game, like, I still wouldn't say it's, like, my top, like, favorite game ever, you know? Ah, fucker. Yeah, you didn't get a chance to play PS1 until you got a PS2. I mean, that's pretty normal, because, you know, PS2 can play PS1 games. It was convenient. No, I played over 100. One game, you're gonna be upset. I enjoy was Land Before fucking Time. Wow, so wait, you literally played 100 games, and out of those 100, like, the one that you liked the most was Land Before fucking Time? Dude, I never even played Land Before Time on PS1, but just from looking at it, I mean, it just looks like, I don't know, some your average, like, kid's game that you'd buy for, like, fucking, like, $2 out of a bargain bin, because the stores don't want it. I want to be there when you play Rumble Arena. Yeah, like I said, it's a game I want to actually properly play one of these days. I was gonna say, cause like, dude, like, out of those 100 games that you've played, I was just wondering, like which ones like are they? Because hopefully they're not all like fucking shovelware games. Because yes, there is a lot of shovelware on PS1, but at the same time, I mean, you know, when you have a big-ass library like that, that's just gonna happen, you know? The PS2 is exactly the same way. Like, as great as the PS2 is, it also has a lot of, like, shovelware shit, too. Do you get game saves with everything unlocked if you don't understand Japanese? I only do that with certain games. I don't do it with a lot of games. With my Japan-only stuff, no, I usually don't, unless it's, like, a fighting game, and it's, like, a bitch to, like, unlock everything. Like, for an example, like, I would do that with fucking, that Battle Station Dawn game, you know, the Shonen Jump Smash Brothers clone. Like, I would do it with that, because trying to unlock characters in that game is a fucking nightmare. You guys prioritize RPGs, so you like PS1. Yeah, but PS1 has a lot of good platformers, too. Like, it has Crash, it has, like, Spyro, it has Ape Escape 1, even though, you know, I'm not, like, the biggest fan of the first one, but that's mainly because, you know, it wasn't a game I grew up with, but, you know, it's a game that if you did grow up with it back in the day, you probably would have, like, loved the shit out of it. Oh, is he, like, on the roof? Yeah, he is. You know, and that's just, like, well-known stuff, too. Like, there's a lot of, like, other, like, lesser-known platformers. Oh, like, there's, well, this one's also on the Saturn, too, but there's Pandemonium. Like, that game's actually kind of cool. That's another good PS1 platformer. Sheep Raider. Oh, isn't it just called Sheep? That game actually has a really good soundtrack. Wait, hold on, I'm just trying to... Ah. The Rocket Power and the Wu-Tang Clan. Yeah, see, yeah, like, those games are like, yeah, you can't judge the PS1 library just because of those fucking games. Like I said, dude, there's, like, so much better shit out there than that. That'd be like saying that, like, the Super Nintendo sucks, but the only game you played on there was, like, Terminator 2, and, I don't know, Captain Novolin, or, like, you know, like, fucking Lester the Unlikely, and... fuck, what's it called? What's that, like, other, like, really... Oh, like, Pit Fighter? You know, like, that'd be like saying that. Like, it'd be like, yeah, dude, it's like, no, dude, you didn't even play, like, the good shit, dude. Or saying, like, the Game Boy Advance sucked, and the only game you played on that was, like, Medal of Honor Underground, and, fuck, what's the other one there that was, like... Oh, like, Mortal Kombat Advanced. You know, like, the obvious, like, really, really, really shit stuff. The shit sandwich stuff, you know? Also, I realized I went around in a circle. Fuck. I'm, like, not, like, paying attention because I'm too busy thinking about all, like, this, like, crazy dumb shit. I had SpongeBob in the Golden Spectrum PS1. That was a shovelware game that was good. You know, I've actually never played that one. You would think I would have for, like, because, you know, I like SpongeBob, but, you know, I just never really cared to try it. Civilization Dawn, the game where you use save states, is encouraged, yes. But that is a game that, like, if I ever were to play it on here, like, I would like, download a save file that, like, has everything unlocked from the get-go. That's what I would do. Yeah, it relies on a slot machine. Obviously, I've raged a lot on the internet about PS1, but why is it respected and most people disrespect the N64 is frustrating? That's why I decided to even the score. I mean, you know, I get it. Like, okay, like, I'm not about the console war shit because I think that shit's lame as fuck, but... Okay. Okay, so he's on that island. Or that, well, not an island, but it's a fucking rooftop there. He's gotta figure out how to jump on it. Oh. There we go. It's like fucking overcomplicating this shit. Yeah, I played good games and bad ones when I was a kid on PS1. Mortal Kombat 4 and was good. Yeah, the Mortal Kombat 4 is not bad. It's not my favorite ever. I know a lot of people like the shit on that one, but I don't mind it. Duke Nukem PS1 sucked. What was it? Land of the Babes, I think? Like the tank control one? Yeah, I never played it, but I've heard from a lot of people it was pretty bad. SpongeBob on PS1's pretty fun, but hard. Digimon World 4 doesn't exist. Don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, like I said, Digimon World 3 I remember being really good. I think I still have the strategy guide to that game. The health system is just like Sonic, but with spatulas instead of rings. Oh, that's interesting. Well, maybe I should give it a try now. Okay, I have a feeling I gotta use this shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shut the fuck up, dude. Okay. I don't think I can, like, capture him yet. Yeah, I'm not gonna... Yep, no. I only played World 1. Okay, so you never, like, got far into it. Yeah, eat lightsaber, bitch. I wanted to be there when you try. Yeah, I definitely will. Like I said. Man, I got a lot more fucking shit to play. Goddamn, like, I got all these Shrek games. I got, yeah, I got some SpongeBob. I got some freaking Digimon or Rumble Arena. Yeah, dude, yeah, I'm fucking set. Oh, shit. Does he have a health bar at all? The PS1 and PS2 games that I played as a kid was from the beginning of my gaming days since 2000, 2014. I got my PS2 and I haven't played PS1 until the end of lifespan 2014. I mean, yeah. I mean, like I said, I would imagine you probably played more PS2 games. And like I said, PS2 has, like, also has a shit ton of games that are really, really, really good. And also does have its, you know, shovelware stuff too. But, you know, like I said, like, pretty much everything does. I'll BRB. Oh yeah, no worries, dude. Let's do a stream of the PS1 games Melta grew up with. Yeah. Yeah, fucking The Land Before Time. But I had a lot of games. I just don't understand why everyone thinks I only had Nintendo. No, no, no. I know you had, like, other shit. It was just, you know, I just know that's, like, your favorite. Which, like I said, back in the day, like, I loved N64 as well. It was just, you know, as again, like, it's one of those systems that, like, I enjoyed it a lot back in the day, but when I go back and play a lot of these games, like, some of them just don't hold up well, unfortunately, for me. But there was quite a bit that I remember, like, renting back then that were, like, I rented some good games, but I also rented some bad shit back then. Like Castlevania 64, I was like, ugh, back in the day. And that was my very first Castlevania game, too, which is, like, such a weird way to get into the series.
So that was the friend that Spectre was talking about.
Oh, right. I want a movie. Oh my god, it's actually like a VHS tape. That's pretty great. Because even in 2003, VHS tapes were still somewhat common. Yeah, PS2 was the RPG console. Well, I mean, PS1 I would say was as well, but yeah, PS2 definitely. Lots of great shit out there. And like I said, there's even a lot of PS2 RPGs that I feel like that even today still, like, don't really, like, get a lot of attention, you know? Because, you know, everyone always talks about, like, the Square Enix stuff, which, you know, like, yeah, like, a lot of it was good, yes, but at the same time, there's a lot of stuff that was, like, just as good, if not even better, than some of it. Yeah, no, I'm kind of liking this. Like, this is actually, like, a hell of an upgrade from 1. Like, holy shit. Okay, so that's, like, okay. Plus, PS2 just had, like, a lot of, like, interesting experimental games, too. Which is another thing I like about it. There's a lot of, like, stuff on here that were, like, you can never get, like, anywhere else. Okay, we're in the Haunted Castle level. His name is Virgil. Oh my god, I captured Dante's brother! It's hilarious. It's amazing. A banana died in 1999. Wait, do I have any more gadgets? No, I don't. Okay. I was gonna say, it's been a bit since I got one. Do, 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 do. Shit. will say, pretty good music in this part. It's not really what I would have expected to have in a haunted house level, though, but it's cool. Oh, it's just here? Okay. Shit. Of course. Yeah, jumping is still, like, a bit odd, but, you know, it's not bad. It's like a candle owl. That's an interesting little design. Look at that. That's hilarious. His name is Van. Well, I guess maybe it's because he was trapped in an art picture, so I guess he's supposed to be like Van Gogh. Even though Van Gogh didn't paint the Mona Lisa, but you know. Do you want to play Shrek 2 now? I said I wasn't going to do it today. Just because it was going to be a game that I was going to play with, while doing the other Shrek game there. But I'll do it, like, maybe next stream I'll do it if you're here. But shit. Da, da, da. Right, I must have missed it. Yeah, no, you're all good. But yeah, like I said, like, I will do it. Like, I did download it. Fuck. It's no use. Take this. He said the silver line. Okay, I still got a lot of lives. Oh my god. Oh, maybe I gotta use this. Yeah, speaking of Shrek, they've been running Shrek marathons for several days over past week, just replaying Shrek movies on repeat. Have they really? What channel is doing that? Oh my god. Okay, here we go. Okay. So it's easier to just... Okay. I get it now. Like I said, it's a bit of an awkward angle. That's kind of crazy that Shrek has actually gone to, like, that kind of status to get repeat, like, viewings on TV. I felt like, back in the day, the only, like, movie to ever get that fucking treatment was, fucking, A Christmas Story. It just might bring millions of views in the audience. I think I watched Shrek 2 about 3 times because there was nothing else good on TV. Well, you know, it's a good-ass movie. I mean, that movie is pretty peak, you know? It's great. Now I'm going to defend the series. I only had Shrek 2. I didn't own the other games. I know my friend had Shrek Bash, but I didn't play it. Shrek Bash... Was that, I think that was, like, the party game, was it? Count Moncula. It's funny. It's a good name. Question, have I ever played Taco? No, I have not. I've told you before, like, those are games I remember I used to see all the time back in the day. And I never played them because I thought they looked really ugly. Oh, hey, what's up, Mar? How you doing? And oh my god, this monkey is, like, kicking my ass. I have no idea how to capture that guy. But you're off the clock. That's good. Awesome. Hopefully your day was going good. Yeah, I'm just playing some Ape Escape 2. It's not a C. Oh, is that the same guy? Yeah, that is. Okay. Maybe I'll come back and get him later. There we go. We got you. It was either the Nick or Disney Channel. They played a lot of older movies on those channels now, it seems. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Yeah, it's... You know what's funny? When I was, I want to say a few months ago, I was watching Hell's Kitchen with my cousin, and they put it on, like, you know, like, actual, like, cable. And, yeah, it was so, like, weird to me that they literally, like, when that, like, during, like, commercial breaks, there was literally, like, times where there'd be, like, no commercials. Like, it would literally just do a countdown saying, like, Hell's Kitchen will return in blah, blah, blah minutes. And it's like, wow. It's so weird to me to think that, like, television now, like, doesn't have as much like, commercials as it, like, used to. It's fucking weird. No, the party game I think was Shrek Extra Large, or maybe I'm mistaking it, but it was a fighting game. Oh, okay. I mean, I guess that makes sense for it to be a fighting game. It was called Shrek Bash, but yeah, no, I've never played it. I only ever watch cable in hotels. Yeah, I mean, you know, like what else are you gonna do, right? Because it's so complicated to try to do all that, like, other set up the other shit when you're in there. I miss VHS tapes. I like the smell. They actually did smell really good, from what I remember. Yeah. Nickelodeon wanted to invest in gaming, so they put 3 huge budget tack blockbuster games along with Battle for Bikini Bottom. Yeah, I like burped at the same time when I said that. Yeah, Battle for Bikini Bottom is a pretty solid game. I like it. I wouldn't say it's like top tier amazing shit, but it's good, especially for, like, you know, like a licensed cartoon game. Even both TAC 1, Battle for Bikini Bottom G received very high reviews. Critics said they were expecting it to be lazily made crap side-scroller. Oh, well, that's good to hear at least, but yeah, like I said, dude, like, I'm not gonna say those games are bad, because obviously I've never played them, but every time I look at them, like, I don't know, like I said, those games, they just look so ugly to me, so I just never played them. Like I said, every time I see those games at the store for, like, dirt cheap, because I remember they used to have that shit in, like, either the bargain bin, or it was, like, close to the bargain bin. Like, it was definitely in, like, you know, like, under $20, and I was just like, yeah, like, I'm good. I'll just save up for a fucking Mario game. If I need to. Yeah, the graphics of this game makes me miss Donald Duck going quackers. Oh, yeah. I've never played that, but I do remember, someone I knew did, like, a whole, like, series of, like, talking about all those games and different versions of it. I remember there was one version of it that was actually surprisingly, like, looked pretty cool, but I don't remember which one it was. Also, this is a good song, I will say. Oh, you fucker. Oh, no. Get back here, you... There we go. Got accidentally was watching minutes behind on the video. Oh, yeah, no worries, you're good. That shit happens. That happened to me, too, before, where, like, I accidentally press, like, one of the keys and it, like, backs up. God, I hate that. So, you know what's another thing I hate, too, about YouTube sometimes, is that while I'm, like, in a stream, I'm, like, typing up, like, a message, sometimes, like, the YouTube, like, you know, like, the typing bar, like, it doesn't, like, fully, like, Like, it doesn't recognize I clicked on it, so I'm typing in all this stuff, and then, like, everything gets all, like, fucked up. Yeah, I hate that. Rocket Pirate Beach Band on Cube, I love it. It's a cult classic. GBA version is the worst. Some GBA games that were also on console were great or better on GBA, but usually they were bargain. But yeah, some of them. And then there were some that were, like, actually kind of interesting. Like, they're, like, very, very different. And it's all like, huh, this is fascinating. Oh, do I gotta... Damn it. The music. You know what music is forever stuck in my head, though? There was this PC Sabrina the Teenage Witch game I had as a kid. I never saw the show in my life, and the music is so catchy. I still remember it crystal clear. That's interesting. You know, it's actually, that does remind me of something, like, really, like, weirdly funny. Was that I remember there was a Flash game that my sister played. I don't remember if it was, I forget what it was. It might have been Bratz, actually, because my sister used to like those dolls. If anyone remembers that from the 2000s, that was the, shit. That was the like, those, like, Barbie dolls, so they had, like, the giant-ass feet. And I remember you could, like, literally, like, take the feet out. It was, like, fucking weird. Okay, there we go. We did it. But yeah, anyways, I remember there was a Flash game that she played that was based after those toys, and I do remember there was, like, a song, like, in it that was actually, like, kind of fire from what I remember. Just vaguely from what I remember. I do remember it was like, oh, this is actually a really cool sounding song, like, what the fuck? God, man, you just reminded me of something I never thought I would remember. But that's actually a good thing to remember. That's a good thing, because there are some things that I remember that I wish I didn't. That is kind of interesting, though. Like I said, it's always interesting when you bring up shit like that. Alright. GBA had some garbage on it, but everyone knew it was the best hand. Well, yeah, for the time it came out, yeah, it was the best. But then again, like, what else did you have it to compare to, you know? Because, like, the PSP didn't come out until, like, way after. Well, a little after. A few years after. You know, Sega didn't have, like, another handheld. But, yeah, no, like, yeah, like, all he had was really just that. And, yeah, no, I mean, it was great. No, I love the GBA. There's still a lot of really good GBA games I, like, still, like, never, like... Oh, fuck. Still a lot of, like, you know, highly classic GBA games that, like, I've always wanted to play, but I haven't. Or, like, I've played, like, very little of, but barely. A kind of weird game in general. The graphics would go crazy of certain circles. I wanted a Bratz so bad when I was a kid. Yeah, no, they were pretty popular. Like I said, like, my sister really liked them. I know one of her friends really liked them. And there's a couple of people I knew in my class at the time that liked them as well. So, yeah, I mean, they were pretty big. Like I said, not just big as in popularity, but big heads and big feet. I should probably... Oh, hold on. I'm gonna probably listen to this, because this is probably gonna teach me something. Okay, yes, I figured that. Okay, yeah. Oh, okay, that's all it was? Okay, I don't know, I wasn't sure. I thought it would, like, be some complicated shit. Be like, oh yeah, you wanna do this thing, you gotta, like, press this thing, and then do this thing, and blah blah. You know? Yeah, Bratz movies had fire music. Oh, I've never seen the movies of that, no. They're like the 3D ones, right? Yeah, I don't think my sister watched those. I remember she did watch one of the Barbie movies once. And I remember it being pretty goofy. If I'm not mistaken, I think a couple anime voice actors actually play in those Barbie films, which is kind of funny. I just don't remember who off the top of my head, but I'm pretty sure there was like a couple of them that did. Which is funny to think. Like, I don't know, I like, just for an example, it'd be funny to hear, like, just, like, watching, like one of those early, like, 3D Barbie movies, and then, like, you just fucking hear, like, Johnny Young Bosch talking. I don't know if he was in it, but, like, I'm just saying, like, someone, like him being in it, like, that would make me laugh. I like the fashion girls in general. I wanted all of them, but I only got Barbie, which I'm not complaining about. Yeah, you know, yeah, there's a lot of that kind of stuff. Like, I'm trying to remember what else was there that they had. Okay, yeah, you get out of here. Oh, I know there's Polly Pocket, but that's not really, like, a dress-up thing. That's just, like, a little, like, mini thing. I don't even know. It's just, like, figurines. But they're, like, really tiny. Maybe gonna grab some McDonald's across the hotel parking lot. Oh, hey, right on, dude. Barbie and a Nutcracker went platinum at my house. Damn. Yeah, I don't remember what was the one that my sister watched. I wish I could remember. But I don't. I still have all of them, including the ones I inherited from your mom/aunt. Oh, I had Polly Pocket. I chewed on her clothes. Yeah, my sister had those too. Well, she had one of them anyways. I don't remember exactly what... I think it was, like, shaped like a heart. And when you, like, open it, it, Like, it kind of, like, had, like, this little, like, garden or something that was inside it. Yeah, and you just kind of just, like, place her in there or wherever. And there's, like, other, like, tiny pieces. And they were, like, really small. Definitely a choking hazard, that's for sure. I never played with Barbies. Yeah, well, I mean, I don't expect you to play with them. Like I said, I never played with them either. My sister just had them. I never even did the thing that Sid did in frickin', Toy Story where, like, you fucking torture the poor things. I never done that either, because, you know, I'm not a complete psychopath. Ah. Giant mech battle. The original ones were microscopic, and they made bigger ones later. Yeah, that sounds about right, yeah. Like I said, I can see them doing that, because, like, I would imagine there's probably a lot of people that try to eat them. Hey, welcome back, Velo. I'm still playing Ape Escape. I'm actually really liking it. I'm actually enjoying it. It's a good, chill game, which is what I needed, because I really needed to take a break from the game I'm trying to review. I've been playing it, like, all week, and today I was just like, okay, I gotta take a break. Like, I want to play something, but I don't want to play this right now, so I'll probably go back to it on the weekend. Well, I did make my Barbies do murder plots and James Bond type stuff. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Murder plots. It's pretty great. Yeah, I used to do some dumb things with my toys, too. Like, I had, like, a lot of, like, castles, and used to, like, you know, make them, like, make a couple toys I had be, like, the guards of the castle, and then make a couple people, like, try to be, like, trying to invade the castle kind of thing. You know, I mean, that sounds, like, pretty typical, right? Nothing too weird there, right? Just want to see if there's, like, anything interesting in the background here.
Here you can view the data captured and the various items.
Okay, yeah. They have a flat screen TV. Yeah, you can't really take a look at the TV guides back there. And like I said, giant-ass PS2. The PS2 is taller than him, and the memory card is bigger than his head. Yeah, like my Barbies were always killing my one single Max Steel and my doll of the guy from Quest for Camelot. Oh my god, Quest for Camelot. I kinda remember that, actually. Just a little bit. No, well, I mean, I did need a Brave from God Hand as well, but, you know. Because, yeah, I was playing that before this, and I was just kind of like, yeah. Like I said, like, God Hand is just a game I'll just play for, like, an hour, like, a stream.
Nothing will be out of range with a slingback shooter. Become a sharpshooter with a bit of practice in the trainer. Do you want to go to the gadget trainer now?
No. I will figure it out. Also, killing each other, mostly doing adult activities of each other. Yeah, that happens. I asked my parents to make a wooden bed so that my toys could sleep in there.
It's great fun to travel alone for a change. And I'm on a
It's kind of funny.
winning streak. What's all the commotion, I wonder?
That's super weird, Bio. What, about playing with my toys in the castle?
You doing here?
You see, we accidentally sent the monkey helmets with the pants, and then
I had, like, tiny Barbie hand-sized guns. Well, that worked perfectly.
what I mean is,
And, like, you could take the ammo clusters off the gun. It was microscopic, so, like, my Barbies were up to some evil stuff all the time.
Better get going.
It's so, like, hilarious. See, that I like hearing about, like, shit we did as, like, kids. It's always so, like I said, like, it's always so different. Everyone has different experiences with stuff that we've done. Like, I know one video I did, I actually should rewatch it again, because I remember it being really funny, was the, like, the board games that I would make as a kid. And I, like, you know, I remember I was, like, filming myself, like, going through everything, and dude, some of the shit I come up with was so fucking funny. Yeah, when I was like 9/11 years old, at least the other month, I would bring my toys to a bathtub and I would bath for like an hour and a half, and it was just me sitting there in hot water. I mean, yeah, no, I've done shit like that too, actually. In fact, I used to have a toy boat, like a ship, that I used to have. I used to take it into the bathtub, and then, you know, like I said, I would, like, take in a couple, like, dudes in there, and they would basically be on, like, a voyage. Oh, shit, I forgot to equip the gadget. Oh, shit, it actually goes in, like, first-person mode. Ah, fuck. Ah, it's hard to, like... There we go. Gotcha, little bastard. Hey, what's up, Semboy? How you doing? But I didn't have Barbies, never. I had great toys from Toys R Us. Let's see if I can remember any. Yeah, Toys R Us over here is officially dead now, which is kind of sad. At the same time, though, like, that place was always fucking expensive as shit. Any kid growing up with toys definitely imagined your own toys having adventures like that, making stuff up as a kid full of inside jokes and stuff if you were exposed at that age. Well, I can definitely say, when I was playing with toys, I definitely had no idea what the internet was and all its weirdness. So, you know. I went back to Venezuela and I never did it again because the water was always cold. Oh, like, you guys don't get, like, warm water over there? Damn, that would suck. Well, I mean, I guess it would be good for the summer when it gets, like, super, super hot, but... Oh, hold on. Okay. There we go. Now I just make my Aki and Mako anime figures beat each other up for fun when I'm bored at work. Mako. Is it Mako from Vocaloid, or is it a different Mako? Probably not Mako Tsunami. Oh, that would be funny as shit though, but unless there's another Mako that like I'm not 100% sure on. And Aki, I'm trying to think. Who's a character I know named Aki off the top of my head? Why does the monkey have an Uzi? He's a gangsta life. He's a monkey gangster. But I did have Pokemon toys like Groudon and Charizard and Lucario. Oh, nice. Yes, yes, yes. I had a couple Pokemon toys. Not a lot, but I had a couple of them. Yeah, welcome back, Limpnoid. We're just talking about some weird childhood shit we have. Well, it's not that weird, but you know, like just fun little stuff we did. I still have a bunch of Pokemon Digimon minifigures. Oh, nice. Yeah, I think I mostly had the minifigures for Pokemon. Yeah, Mako from Vocaloid, yeah. Oh, Aki from Chainsaw Man. Oh, okay. I wasn't even thinking about that. Shit. That's cool, though. Yeah, I like some of the Mako songs. Like, I like, what was it, Nostalgia? And then there's, what was it, Break It, Break It? And then there's also that, what's that, like, Sega game there? What's a Sega game called? Afterburner. The Afterburner theme. She did a song for Afterburner that was, like, really fucking fire. It's really awesome. Man, I actually think about these Vocaloid songs. It makes me wish I could play the Project Diva games on here, but unfortunately, copyrighted would be an asshole about it. Dude, are you kidding me? Venezuela is like the worst country in the world. I know a lot about where you're from. Well, I just meant like, you know, like what did I say earlier? I said like about like, you know, like the water, like, you know, like sucks that you guys don't get like hot water if that was the case. I mean, I do know that country has been through a lot of shit. They went through, like, what, like a dictatorship at one point? I don't entirely remember. I know I did watch a video that talked about, like, what was it like the people that ran, like Colombia and freaking Venezuela and shit, but, like, I don't, like, remember all the details to it. Yeah, sometimes I like watching videos talking about, like, random, like, countries and, like, their differences on certain things. Oh, and I fucking died by a monkey. There are a few other countries that take that title, but yeah, I wouldn't want to live in... Nah, I wouldn't either. There we go. Vindy. That's his name. Okay, there we go. Not gonna kill me this time, you fuck. I had this awesome Digimon toy that was like the little penguin thing that turned into a tiger that was gray and blue. You could turn it back and forth for... Oh, that's kind of cool. You know, I had a, Oh, shit. I had a Power Ranger toy that was sort of like that, where, like, you can, like, take their helmet off and on, but the way how you took off the helmet was that literally, like, his head would, like, go inside his chest, and then, like, the helmet one would come out. It was so weird. But it was always kind of fun to play with. Just, like, flip the thing back in every time. Alright, you jester monkey. Ah. There we go. You can catch the fortress whale in the bathtub. I'd have a figure of Mako Tsunami. Oh, okay, that's what yeah, that'd be pretty great. Yeah, Dagger's drummer was from Quebec. He went to play for a much heavier band after Dagger. Crypt from Quebec. They sang in English, not French. Oh, yeah, yeah, no. A lot of, like, bands that are from Quebec area usually do sing in English. There we go. I got that. But Mexico is a great country. Yeah, I've heard, I know, Rave Racer's from there. I came from a place that didn't get cold water in the summer. Damn. Yeah, Stella everyone else uses Mako for one of the background music for your shop, and obviously the one I had. Yup, yup. The monkey having that alarm thing in the head is like creepy robot children from Monsters Inc. Scary Island. Monsters Inc. That's a really good movie. You know, I still never seen the prequel one they did, Monsters University or whatever. I heard it was actually, like, surprisingly really good. But I, like, never, like... But I never actually watched it, though. Yeah, it sounds pretty bad. Oh, shit. Okay, there we go. That works. I think I had a friend that had that Power Ranger toy, was so envious, and everyone is hungry and they have to find creative ways to wipe their ass with. Damn. The monkey is named Bubbles, just like in Dragon Ball Z, or Michael Jackson's monkey if you prefer. Oh, right. You know, I actually forgot that Michael Jackson had a monkey, but then again, like, why wouldn't he, dude? He made so much money and spent so much money. I think he actually spent more money than he was making. Or some crazy shit like that. Yeah, you get hot water and slightly less hot water during the summer. Those are your options. I never watched either. I was busy watching masterpieces like Monkey Bone and The Cable Guy. The Cable Guy, like, talking about the Jim Carrey movie? Because if so, that movie I remember was pretty damn funny. And then Monkey Bone, I think we did talk a little bit about that one. Kind of ironic you bring up Monkey Bone when we're playing a game with frickin' monkeys in it, but... yeah, that was like the one where like it had like cartoon like parts in it, but it was mostly live action or something. I remember my dad rented that movie. I don't remember a lot about it, but I kind of have thought about rewatching it, because I have heard that it is actually like, you know, a pretty good underrated movie. Plus, you know, it kind of gives me some nostalgia, being like, oh yeah, I remember this. Monsters Inc. on PS1 was a fun game, too. I love the movie. It's one of my all-time favorites. Oh, yeah, dude, I love it, too. I love Mike Wazowski and Sully. They're so great. Like, I love the whole, one part that still makes me fucking laugh is the part where, like, with the, you know, with the garbage you know, crusher thing, and he's, like, every time he's seeing it, he, like, faints because he thinks that Boo is in there, but she's not. Dude, that shit still fucking makes me laugh. Plus, I love the whole idea of that movie where it's all about, like, you know, like, all the different doors, like, the closets, and they can, like, you know, take you to, like, different places. I always thought that was, like, a really fascinating idea. There's a lot of potential they could do with that. Just opens up the floodgates with so much crazy shit. Yeah, so I got a toy car. I'd rather eat rocks and go to USA. At this point, nah. You know, I actually did hear, apparently there's there's barely any tourists going to America this year, which, well, I'm not gonna, like, get into serious stuff there, but, you know, let's get real here. It's not hard to see why. But, yeah, that's kind of a little crazy thing I do remember hearing. But, yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about that. I don't want to, like, get more into it, because, you know, that's not my jam. Twiggy. His name is Twiggy. Bubbles the monkey was in the Moonwalker Genesis game too. Oh shit, that's right. Man, I forgot about that. Then again, I never got, like, super far into that game. Okay, so that you need to get the... That you need to get the freaking thing there. Also, I realized this is like a Japan level. Oh, shit. You ass. It's a shame that The Incredibles 2 was mediocre. Yeah, I never seen that one, but I did hear from a few friends of mine, they said they didn't really care for it, too. Because, yeah, no, that shit was great, too. Well, the first one. I love the first movie. With the whole, oh, it's like, oh, shit, you gotta, like, actually... Okay. So it doesn't just, like, despawn or anything. You actually have to, like, move with it. Okay, that's weird, but, you know, I get they're trying to, like... You know, I get what they're trying to do. But yeah, you know, one thing I always remembered about... You know, I don't remember if it was in the movie. I think the scene was only in, like, the trailer for it. Was the scene where, like, he's, like, trying to, like, put his belt on, but it keeps, like, fucking up all the time. And then when he finally gets it on, it, like, breaks and, like, hits him in the head. I don't think that scene was in the movie, but I always remembered that. And it always, like, makes me fucking laugh. Yeah, no, that was a really good movie. Really, really, really good. See, that was, like, back when, like, you know, like, Pixar and Disney, all that shit was, like, it was peak. Ah, you ass. There we go. What flavored jam do I like? I like raspberry the best, or strawberry. I like both of them. Blueberry jam's alright, but it's, I don't know, it has to be very specific. Oh, right, the thing is, like, here. You know, this music's actually really nice, too, actually. Dude, I'm, like, literally, like, on your ass. There we go. Maple syrup jam? You mean just regular maple syrup? Well, I mean, yeah, of course I like that. Like, I'm not attacking you, I'm trying to be honest. I actually beat Moonwalker on Genesis, it was not that hard. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I don't know, for some reason, every time I play it, I just never, like, continue playing it. The one part I always quote was when Randall's invisible, choking Sully, and Mike doesn't know. It's like, I'm being oh, yeah, I remember that now, yeah, I remember that. Yeah, because he's invisible and he gets, like, beaten up, yeah. It's funny shit. It's funny because every time I find out about a band from Canada, I actually think that's what Bio's gonna think, that sometime I see your Discord post, I listen to those bands. I mean, you know, I don't know every band in the world that comes from my country. You gotta remember, Canada is fucking huge. There's a lot. Oh. Do I like Metric? Is that the band with, like, that female singer? I don't remember her name, but, like, I remember she had, like, that, like, one, like, mellow track that was kind of big. I never really checked out, if that's the group you're talking about anyways. I'm pretty sure it might be. But, I never really heard much of their stuff. I only really just heard, like, the one song, which I can't remember the name of right now. But I do remember it being kind of a nice song, though. But it's been a hot minute, though. But yeah, no, I haven't thought about that group in forever. Okay, I'll just leave you there until I need you. Yeah, I think they are. Yeah, you'd be right. No, I don't like Justin Bieber. Oh my god. That is like so like such a 2012 complaint when like everyone was fucking hating on that guy. 2000s Pixar was all hits, no misses. Oh, totally. Yeah, yeah. No, I agree. Like all their shit was so good. Do you like mayonnaise with jam? Found out it's kind of... I've never tried that. That sounds really weird, but then again, there's a lot of weird combinations that you think would sound terrible, but they're not. So, you know, maybe I might have to try it. Ah, you asshole. You just, it's like, fucking hit me. There you go. Takashi. Interesting that Moonwalker was made by Revenge of Shinobi engine. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's about right. Yeah. Oh, fuck. The smoke control car thing. Yeah, the fact that it doesn't respawn every time you... Yeah, that's a little annoying. So I'll have to, like, literally go all the way back so I can see what I'm doing. The album Fantasia was, or Wait. Fantasies? Okay, Fantasies. I thought it said Fantasia. I was like, wait, what? Like the Disney film was formative when I was a teenager. Really peak album. I'll definitely check it out for sure. You know, I actually did listen to like one of the songs from one of the bands you talked about last time. I'm trying to remember the name of it. Was it Swans? I actually did listen to a song from them, and it wasn't bad. I actually did kind of like it. I wish I could remember what the song was, because it was like a week ago, and I had to like literally look through my YouTube history to like find it. But yeah, I actually did listen to it, by the way. I actually did take my time in hearing it. I didn't hear the whole album, I just heard it just like a song, because I just wanted to hear what it was like. Do I like Tim Hortons? It's okay. Tim Hortons is one of those chains that used to be really good back in the day, but then after when the Americans bought it, like, it kind of went downhill a little bit. Like, yeah, they do have, like, you know, like, more, like... They do have more variety of stuff, but unfortunately, like, the quality of it just kind of downgraded. It has the same HUD font from the HUD. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. History to runs... Yeah, that is true. It does. Yep, yep. It does use the same one. Yeah, it's one of those, like, weird things you wouldn't normally, like, think of when you play it, but it does. Carly Rae Jepsen. That sounds familiar, but I can't think of who that is right now. I'd have to, like, look that up after. Maybe if I see, like, one of their covers, I'll remember. It's 10-year anniversary of Emotion, right? Now that's nostalgic. I've seen a picture of you front row at a Nickelback concert. Nah. Dude, actually, well, to be honest, I have not been to that many concerts, and the one concert that I went to, honestly, it's pretty lame. Like, it's, like, honestly, like, Nickelback is honestly not that much of, like, an upgrade from the one concert I've seen. I know I've talked about it before on the channel in one of my streams. It was fucking Fall Out Boy. And the only reason why I went to it was because my sister was really into them at the time. And, I mean, you know, like, I won't lie. They had a couple catchy songs. Like, you know, like, I'm not, like, totally, like, anti them or anything. I was just, you know, they're one of those bands I just never really liked much. But, you know, I can appreciate, like, a song or two. But, yeah, no, you know, so my sister was going to go see them, and her boyfriend at the time, like, didn't want to go, and she had, like, an extra ticket, so she asked if I wanted to come, and I was just like, yeah, fuck it, why not? So that was my first concert experience, and I don't remember what was the band that opened up for them, but I do know one of them was Plain White T's, and for those that, well, you may be like, who the fuck is Plain White T's? Well, you'll remember it for one song, which used to play on YouTube all the time, because it was one of those free ones that was, like, not copyrighted. It was Hey There Delilah, that like acoustic song that used to play in a lot of YouTube videos, just like with Evanescence and Drowning Pool and that like song that or that band that starts with like the number that everyone fucking used. Yeah. Yeah, they were there too. And you know, even though that shit's not like my style of music, I won't lie, they put out like a pretty decent show. Like there was no fucking drama or no, you know, it wasn't like some like Guns N' Roses bullshit where they like went on stage like drunk and high off a bunch of shit and they were late and then Axel was just being a fucking pissant about everything and bitching at the road crew or whatever. None of that shit was happening. So excited to see Block Party live in November. Oh yeah, okay, I forgot about them, yeah. Oh, it's the Call Me Maybe girl, her albums after that are, like, genuinely good. Okay, yeah, see, I don't really know her that well. Yeah, but yeah, I think I do remember that, yeah. I do remember that song, but yeah, I've never actually, like, you know, like dive deep into that. That's because I asked AI to draw a picture in front row of a Nickelback concert. Oh god, you gotta get me involved with the AI stuff, huh? Everyone needs to listen to Emotion Just Once.
What do we have here? I'm Yellow, the sparkling gem of the Freaky Monkey 5.
Damn this guy.
Welcome to my ring. Would you care to join me in a match? Oh, please do be careful with me. Oh.
What's wrong with this monkey?
Ooh, my body. You can't just simply attack my body, you know. You or me? I wonder which one of us will fall out of the ring first.
Oh shit, those are spikes. The other day I was at a concert with my bestie to see a band he loves I never heard of because he was left with extra tickets. It was fun, but the venue acoustics sucked. Oh my god. Ah, help me out. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do here. Oh, maybe? Oh my god. Oh, okay, there we go, yeah, so I gotta use the remote control car. Imagine 009's sound... Fuck. Sound system concert. Yeah, I didn't mind Hey There Delilah. Okay, because I know a lot of people, like, hated that song because of, like, you know, like I said, the fact that it was, like, always on, like, YouTube. Okay, where's my frickin' car? Okay, you don't have to use the car, you can just, like, hit them. Okay, that's good. Ah. Yeah, I know, Fall Out Boy's not really that great. They actually put out a couple later songs that are pretty bad. Like, they kind of got, like, weirdly, like, hip-hoppy, which is very strange. But yeah, you think Guns N' Roses music isn't great because Axl was an asshole because they musically just didn't do... Well, there's a lot of things. Well, like I said, the fact that, that Axl Rose, like I said, not only is he an asshole, but the thing is that he's, like... Well, like I said, I just don't think their music is that great. Like, yeah, they have, like, a couple decent tracks, but a lot of it is, like, so, like, fucking overplayed. Like, I, like, never want to hear fucking, Sweet Child of Mine ever again. Like, no. Definitely one of the weirdest boss fights that I've seen in a long time. You're gonna see Block Party with the same forever. We're gonna make matching shirt. Oh, that's fun. That's cool.
So I wasn't eating my vitamin C bananas. I couldn't think well because my stomach was empty, that's all. So next time you better watch out. I'll get you, boy!
Huh? Come back here.
Well, we did that. I used to listen to Hey There Die in that era, but I never listened to any other song by that band, Plain White Tees. Yeah, the first song I ever heard from them was actually not that song. It was actually a song called... What was it? Hate is a strong word, but I really don't like you or some shit like that. I don't know. That was the first song I ever heard from them on the radio. And then, yeah, then I heard Hey There Delilah, and then, yeah, then I saw them in concert, and they played a couple of tracks I, like, never even heard of before. Alright. Been listening to a lot of Stone Temple Pilots recently. You know, their first album's actually not bad. I actually kind of like some of it. It's been a hot minute, though, but I do remember it had some good tracks. Like, it had Vaseline. Didn't it have, what was it? Paper Plane? I don't know. It's like a long fucking name. I remember that song was kind of funny, because, like, it's so hard to understand what he's saying, so you can literally just, like, dub anything into it, and it still sounds accurate. You guys remember that awful stomp clap hey music? No, I don't. Hopefully it's for a good reason, and I got a concept art of a monkey. Alright. I want a jacket. Oh, okay, it's like a 1-up. Might as well use up some of these, because why not? Yeah. One song from them I don't care for was Welcome to the Jungle. Yeah, I don't really care for that song either. Like, I mean, like, it's okay, but as again, like, I never have to hear that song ever again. That song gets played, like, way too much. Would you listen to Sweet Child of Mine if it was a Tongo version? Maybe. Because at least that would be a little different. When I was in 5th grade, there was this boy who had only one who had a cell phone. It was in early 2000. He was obsessed with constantly playing this one fucking song. The song I'm Yours by James Blunt. Oh, James Blunt. Oh, I remember him. Yeah. Played constant loop during class. Teacher didn't do anything. They let him do it all the time. Yeah, that'd get annoying. Yeah. Yeah, I remember that dude. James Blunt. I wonder if he smokes a blunt. Probably not. He needs to live up to his namesake, though. Yeah. Oh my god, I'm playing a gacha game. I am, but at least I'm not paying with, like, real money. Alright, yeah, so this is the snow level. I know you mentioned this level briefly. So these days, if I ever hear 1 second of that song, I have an incredible hateful Hulk transformation. It's funny. I mean, I don't blame you. I mean, I kind of am like that with a few songs. Yeah, Welcome to the Jungle isn't too good. Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's alright. It's just, you know, it's just way overplayed, way overrated, you know? You know what's one song from Guns N' Roses I actually don't mind hearing? Mainly because it's a song that, like, I don't hear it as often. I mean, it used to play quite a bit, but I don't hear it as much as, like, all the other ones, was November Rain. It's, like, their ballad track. I actually do kind of like that song. You know what? That probably is my favorite song that I've heard from them. Or at least, like, probably, like, one of them, anyways. Because, like I said, I kind of like it. Like, I really love, like, the build-up with that, where it does, like, the drumming there, and then it goes into, like, the guitar solo there. I actually love that part. Where it's like, do-do-do, do-do-do, do, and then it's like, do, Fuck, I'm not gonna, like, fucking repeat it. I'm, like, butchering this shit. I'm making it sound more shittier than you guys probably think it is. I used to read the Monkey Fables a lot at the time. Yeah, it's like one of those things I just don't really feel like doing right now. I came here to lead, not to read. Some of his covers, like Pumped Up Kids, are better than the original. Yeah, that original song's not one of my favorites. You know what that song's about is actually kind of fucked up. That song's actually about a school shooting, believe it or not. Which is kind of crazy that, like, a song about that, like, got, like, massive, like, radio play and shit. Goes to show you that, like, yeah, like, people just don't, like... I don't know, dude. It's fucking weird. Ah. There we go. You ass. Yeah, I love the music in this level. Yeah, I like it too. Yeah, no, there's a couple good tracks I've heard in this game so far. Yeah, it's a very good OST. I'm liking it. Like Daggers, yeah, yep, these bands are better. Oh, yeah, well, dude, like I said, there's a lot of bands that are better than them. November Rain and Knocking on Heaven's Door I do like. Yeah, you know what, Knocking on Heaven's Door isn't bad. I kind of like it. I don't have a problem with overplayed songs 90% of the time. I just hate that kid so much that it was distracting in class. I mean, that's valid. Oh, these, like, penguins are trying to kill me. These penguin bowling pins. Okay, let me just get a drink here. Oh, Foster the People is who played that song. Okay. I'll be honest, I don't know, like, any of their other, like, tracks. That's, like, the only one that I know. And like I said, I know it's, like I said, I know it's about a school shooting, which is weird to write a song about that, because, you know, it's, like, kind of one of those touchy subjects. At least Axel the Red from, Mega Man X5 is cool. Oh, wait, that is Mega Man X5, right? I mean, I can't think of anything else that would mean MMX5. So it must be that. I can't remember if I know I played 5 or 6. Now, I want to say I probably played 5 a little bit of. And I remember, like, the dialogue, like, got in the way of a lot of the action. Which I thought was kind of annoying. It's like all I remember about it, but I didn't play it for long, though. Well, it's mostly talking vaguely, but I used to be a big Foster the People fan as a teen. I haven't listened to the newer stuff, actually. Yeah, like I said, that's, like, the only song I know from them. Unless I heard, like, another one that, like, I was like, oh, this is them? I didn't realize that. Okay, he's, like, up there. It's gotta figure it out. Especially the video of anime characters dancing to it. Your opinion on used to love her? Wait, used to love her. Wait, who is that? Let me, like... Ah, oh my god. Like, chat was, like, being weird for a sec. Just want to, like, make sure I got this, like, the right one. Oh, from Guns N' Roses? I actually don't remember this song. At least not off the top of my... I'd have to hear it, and obviously I'm not gonna play it on stream, because, you know, YouTube be like, what? You're trying to steal from Guns N' Roses? They're poor! You're the reason why they're losing money! I'd be like, dude, they got, like, way more money than I'll ever have in my whole life. Like, calm the fuck down. The only song from Frosted People that is popular is Waste, which is in the Three Stooges movie from 2000. Wow, that's random. I completely forgot that they did that movie. Totally forgot that movie was a thing. Can't imagine it being a good movie, though. There's two Mega Man X characters named Axel. In 5, he's a plant boss, and in 7, 8, he's the third. Yeah, right, yeah. I remember him. Yeah, he was in Command Mission 2, right? From what I remember. You know, Command Mission is a game I actually do really want to play on here one of these days. Because when I played of it, like, back then, like, it was actually really cool. Like, it was actually a pretty cool, like, battle system for an RPG. Hey, what's up, Alex McGee? How you doing? I still like their old albums, but I can't tell if it's because they're actually good or I'm just nostalgic. I mean, hell, you know, nothing wrong with that. I mean, there's a couple bands that, like, I know deep down, like, they're not my thing at all, but I still will throw them on just because I grew up with it. Like, you know, like, one song I really love that I know a lot of people would, like, make fun of me for liking it was that there's actually a couple songs from Cher that I kind of like. Well, and of course, you know, one of them being, you know, Do You Believe in Love After Life or whatever? Or I think it's just called Do You Believe, but, you know, that's, like, the chorus of it. But yeah, no, I grew up listening to that song as a kid, and I loved it back then. And even when I throw it on today, I'm like, yep. I still love this. But yeah, no, that's a good example of something that I grew up with. That I loved back then, that I still like today. Then, you know, like, I'm not a huge Avril Lavigne fan, but I won't lie, there is one song that she did that I actually do really like. I think it's called Mobile. It's not like a hit song or anything, and I only knew about it because, you know, my sister had that album that everybody fucking had. And I remember when that song came on, I was like, ooh, this is actually really good. Oh, you're doing good? Oh, the Three Stooges movie was actually pretty decent. As good as 2010's Three Stooges can be. Okay, well, that's good to hear, because I don't know, I always heard a lot of people said it was bad, and also I remember the commercials of it didn't look very promising, so I wasn't sure. Okay, there we go. Just want to make sure I got all this right. So there's a monkey somewhere around here. Oh, right, he's the one in the... Okay. Yeah, do you believe in... Yeah, you like... It's a good song, you like it? Okay, so I'm not the only one that likes it. Okay, that makes me feel a little bit better. Because I know that's, like, a song that, like, I would normally, like, not tell people that I like. Unless it's someone that, like, you know, like us, like, you know, we're all close together, you know. But, you know, like, I would, like, if someone asks, it's like, oh, what music do you like? Like, you know, that's not gonna be the first thing I'm gonna tell people. Fucking shitty hotel Wi-Fi feels like I'm living in North Korea. Ah, man, I'm so sorry for you, dude. It sucks, cause, like, yeah, dude. I've been there. Okay, so we're... I don't think you're strong enough, no. Strong Enough is the only Cher song I know. I mean, like I said, I don't know, like, a lot of her songs. I did actually try to listen to the album where that song came from. And, like, it was okay. Like, I didn't mind it. But, yeah, that song was, like, easily the best one. Avril Lavigne, a lot of people thought and still think she was replaced by a lookalike. You know, one thing I do remember hearing, I don't know if this is true. Okay, I guess I gotta use the slingshot here. Well, no, okay, the rumor I was thinking of that I heard back then was that apparently she had, like, a disease that, like, where, like, she couldn't, like, she basically got fatigued, like, really easily or something. I forget what it's called, but apparently, I remember hearing that apparently she did get that, and if she did, then, well, that would mean that, yeah, I guess she would have gotten, like, a look-alike to, you know, go on, like, tours and shit. If that was true. I mean, I don't know. So I guess that would make sense if she did get a look-alike just for that. For that reason. But man, that's a weird, like, conspiracy theory. I never heard that before. Brother, I listened to the Drakengard OST for fun. There's worse music taste to have. You know, there's a couple tracks off the first Drakengard I actually do kind of like. Not everything. I mean, there is a couple songs on there that are kind of just shit, but they're kind of like so bad that they're kind of like weirdly good. But yeah, no, there's a couple tracks in that OST I like, and I can appreciate for being very strange and bizarre. Where it's like, you know, you got like a song where it, like starts to sound like something you'd hear in like a horror movie, and then it would suddenly like just out of nowhere like build up to this like fucking weird classical shit that's like very uplifting, and it's like, what the hell? Like these are like two songs put together. Like, what are you doing? But no, I have actually thrown on that a couple songs from that game soundtrack a few times. I won't lie, I have. I know Averine did this song for One Piece, which is super random. Oh yeah, no, I forgot about that. Yeah, no, I totally. Well, then again, you know, I'm not a One Piece fan, but I do remember hearing about that, and I was all like, oh, that is like fucking weird, but kind of interesting. I just realized this bunny looks like the one from Jumping Flash, which I've really liked that game a lot. Like, yeah, I know it hasn't aged the best, but there's a lot of cool things about that game that I think are really cool. Hey, welcome back, Addy. Yeah, I'm still playing Ape the Escape. A really good, slightly baby, edgy album that went platinum in my house was Utopia by Belinda. Sound of... I don't think I know that, but let me look that up real quick. I want to see if this is, like, I don't know, like I said, sometimes it's easier for me to remember, like, what things are if I actually take a look at it. I've never heard of this before. At least I had never seen this. Interesting album cover. It's very, like, dark and crazy looking. Which I tend to like that. So, hey, well, that's kind of neat. I'll have to look into that, maybe after when I'm done here. I'll have to look into that sometime. Like I said, I'm always, like, willing to check out newer, like, weird shit. Jumping Flash is the one game that could work as VR. Oh, yeah, 100%. Yeah. I might even buy a VR just for that fucking game if they did a new one. I just realized something. White bread looks like Hulk Hogan. Or white beer, not white bread. White bread? What the fuck? Man, these, like, monkeys are, like, fucking jumping towards me. I didn't even have to, like, do anything. Third Jumping Flash never got localized? Yeah, unfortunately. Which sucks. I really like the second one quite a bit. Belinda was popular in Latin America. Oh, okay, that would explain why I never knew about it. He went from the manless character One Piece, at least to where I got... Oh, Whitebeard is from One Piece. Oh, right. White bread, the most feared pirate in the seven seas. I mean, you know, to be honest, though, a character being named White Bread in One Piece, like, doesn't seem like something that would be that far removed, to be fair. Because there's a lot of, like, very strange characters with weird names in that series, so, you know. Like, I really wouldn't pass them if that was an actual thing. Utopia's so good, too bad her next album sucked major ass. Ah, that's always the worst. You know, I know I've talked about her once before, Sandra, she was, like, that girl from Germany that did that song, Maria Acadela, whatever. Really fucking good-ass song that was, like, super popular, like, everywhere in the world except here in North America. She, like, got, like, no viewership over here, which sucks. But yeah, no, I, like, listened to, like, basically every album she's put out, and I loved all of them, except for one. And that one album she put out was actually fucking bad. Like, it actually, like, made me really sad that it sucked. I was like, oh. It's always the worst when that happens. Yeah, it could happen, yep. I need more cookies. I need to put the cookie down. Now. Or actually, in this case, it'd be like, I have to pick the cookie up. Now. That's you know what, one thing I will say, like, you know, this is like, you know, a spoiler for whenever I get working back on the Abridged series again, which I'm trying to, it's just I'm missing like 2 people's voice lines. It's kind of taking a while, but, you know, shit happens. But anyways, like, one of the lines I thought about doing that would be funny is get Reen to say, pick the cookie up! Now! And then everyone just looks at him, and then he's just like, wait, let me try that again! You know, like the reference to Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge with Kaiba, where he said, where instead of saying, screw the, instead of saying, screw the rules, I have money, he says, screw the money, I have rules! Wait, let me try that again. Yeah, I kind of wanted to do a little reference to that, but I don't know where I'm going to put it. But it's something I actually have thought about, and I figured I'd tell you all, because, you know, who the fuck knows when I'll get to an episode when I use it. You listen to Oh, I know Placebo. I know that band. This one song was so good I loved it, and then I listened to their other stuff, and it sucked and put me to sleep, and it made me so sad. Yeah, some of their stuff is, very weird. I have a friend that, you know, he, like, loves that band. And, I mean, like, I kind of like a couple songs that they put out. Alright, I think I'm gonna do this last level, and then I'll maybe change games, or we'll just, like, talk about random shit or something, I don't know. But yeah, I'll do this one last... But no, this is really good. I mean, the fact that I've been playing this for, like, what, like 2 hours? Kinda crazy. But yeah, the one song I really love from Placebo, and it's like a very underrated track, was called The Bitter End. That song's actually kind of heavy. Actually, it's really good. It really surprised me when I heard it. When I first heard the song, I was like, wow. And I was like, damn, like, I was not expecting Placebo to do a song like that. It was kind of cool. Oh, shit, I did the thing that I didn't mean to. I don't mind weird music, I don't like boring music. Yeah, no, like, I don't mind, like, weird music, too, sometimes, but I mean, like, it was, like, very, I don't like, remember it that well. I just remember it just being very, like, odd, and yeah, I just didn't really like some songs I heard, but there was a couple songs I liked. Like, you know, there was a song, Meds. I think that song's, like, kind of interesting. And then there's, okay, yeah, so this is... Okay, right. Another one where you gotta, like, spin the thing around. Shit. I like the song Post Blue. Oh, yeah, actually, you know what? That one wasn't too bad. I just had to think for a moment. Yeah, I know, that's a song I haven't heard in a hot minute. Then again, that's also just a band I just don't really go out of my way to listen to, but yeah, like, I do know them a little bit. Damn it, I got short loss of internet. I'm spinning to winning. Man, I need to get up and have dinner, but I've been up since 6 a.m. and non-stop. I'm beat. Yeah, no, that happens. You know, I actually am getting a little bit hungry too, but, you know, like I said, I can go for a little bit more. But no, it was fun though. Like I said, I got to play a new game I haven't played yet, which is this. And it's pretty fun and chill. And it's not like stressful either. Like yeah, like the monkeys can be a little annoying sometimes, but you know, I'm not like oh my god, like what the fuck? Like I hate this. No. Yeah, no, I'm not like that right now at all. Maybe sometime I'll have to try out the third game. I'm pretty sure there's only, like, 3, like, numbered games, right? Because I know there's, like, one on, like, PSP, but, you know, it's not, like, a numbered game. I think it's, like, a subtitle game. I think there's only, like, 3 of them, right? Yeah, glad you're enjoying this game. Unfortunately, back to college means getting up at 6 a.m. twice a week and non-stopping until my work shift ends at 9. Oh. Yeah, that sounds, pretty rough. Oh, I really need to use that, that new thing. Oh, hold on. The third game is good, but there's something about 2 you like more. Okay, well, that's interesting to hear. Oh, shit, you gotta... okay. But I will do my sacrifice to get better at drawing niche Fire Emblem. Yeah, I mean, like I said, like, whatever you enjoy doing. Oh, I didn't even fucking need to... I didn't even need to use the thing to get over. I could have just jumped. I was making it more complicated than I had to. Nick at Night just reruns of Friends. No thanks. How far the mighty have fallen. Ah, yeah. I mean, Friends has, like, a couple, like, decently funny moments, but yeah, I would never, like, marathon the fuck out of it, though. I don't like it that much. Yeah, there's, like, nothing down here. I actually had 2 free drawings for drawing homework, and I'm really lost in what to do. Oh, is it, like, just, like, freestyle stuff or something? Okay, I gotta... Oh. I know I have, like, more, like, inventory for things, but the thing is, you kind of need to have, like, the lightsaber thing and the net, obviously. And then this thing is just helpful if you're, like, lost. It's kind of like having the ocarina in your inventory, you know? You just gotta have it in there, because you're gonna use it a lot. The one on PSP is a remake of the first game. I don't know how they handle it with one less... Oof, yeah, actually, you know what? That would be, that'd be kind of weird. Especially playing it through an emulator, too, would also be a little annoying as well. But, I mean, a remake of the first game, though, like, does sound like something that would be cool, but... You know, that actually reminds me, didn't they do a remake of, Medieval on PSP, or was that, like, a brand new game? I don't remember. I never played it, but I've always wanted to. The third one is the one that has that Metal Gear section. Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, like that cool little collab that they did. Yeah, I always thought that was kind of cool and fun. One drawing has to be, like, completely line work with nothing else other than lines. The other is 100% free to do whatever you want, and both of them are free in topic. Okay, so I have no idea what to do because I want to impress... Okay. I don't know if I should, like, give a suggestion or not. But... I mean, I don't know what to do with, like, lines. But... Yeah, I don't know. I have to, like... I have to get back to you on that. I can't really think of anything off the top of my head. That would be appropriate. I never played it, but curious how it would work. I think Medieval PSP is like more of a reboot, not exactly the first game, but like a reimagining. Oh, okay. You're okay with suggestions? Okay. Well, that's cool to know, because, you know, some people might not want that. But, I would say, you... I could draw Mako, indeed. Oh, there you go, that works. I don't want to pull the Yowie card until I have to, because it's the only thing I feel like drawing these days. Okay, well, I was gonna suggest, like, I don't know, like, maybe, like, draw, like, a scenery of some kind. Like, I don't know, maybe, like, a village, like a medieval village or something. Like, I don't know, like, if it has to be, like, a character or not, but, I mean, something like that could be, you know, interesting. Kind of shows that, like, you know, that you can draw backgrounds. But I don't know if that's what you need, though. Yeah, I don't really mind suggestions, just don't put a gun to my head, tell me to draw things just right now immediately. Just pay me and I'll draw whatever. Oh, yeah, no. I was, like I said, I'm just, like, just giving out an idea. I got an idea. Oh, that worked. The one on PS4 is a remake. Oh, for Medieval, yeah. You know, I've actually never beat the Medieval games. I've always wanted to, but every time I play them, I always get, like, stuck somewhere, and then I'm just like, what the fuck do I do? We're going to be drawing a lot of human bodies for the oh, okay, yeah, so you need, like, okay, people. Got it. Oh, it's the boat section. I remember in the PS1 game, it was, like, super janky and awful. And in this game, well... Okay, hold on. Wait. Okay, it's still a little bit weird. Okay, there we go. I really really played the first Medieval, but I also got stuck. But I like the vibe of the game. Oh yeah, dude, yeah, it's like perfect Halloween game. Okay, and, come on, dude, like... But yeah, no, yeah, dude, I love Medieval 1. Even 2, from what I played, was really good. But as again, yeah, it's a game that I just got stuck at. Okay, wrong way... Okay, yeah, you know what? I still hate this thing. This thing still sucks. Oh, yeah, right, I can't do that because the fish. I realize that. Yeah, like I said, Medieval is really cool. It's just, like I said, it's just one of those games that, like, it gets kind of tricky to figure out what to do at certain parts. Plus, I always thought the character Sir Daniel was kind of cool. He's like a skeleton knight. I mean, come on. Like, what's not to love? Okay, I'm trying to... I keep, like, getting stuck in the corner. Okay, can we just, like... Fuck. Medieval 1 is one of my favorites. That don't play the PSP one. It tries too hard to be funny and loses charm of the original. Ah. That's unfortunate. You know, I do remember, like, the voice acting in that game was kind of silly from the original game. From what I remember. But it was, like, a campy type of silly, though. Like, you know. Like you said, like, it had charm. Yeah, I'm glad he was in PlayStation All-Stars as well. That's a game I have to check and see if it, like, runs on our PCS3. Because that's a game that could be, like, funny to play on here. Oh my god, finally. Yeah, oh yeah, the boating in this game still sucks. I still hate it. Oh, shit. Yeah, the boat section is hell. How could you not love Skeleton Knights? I know, right? I mean, well, first of all, one of my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh cards is freaking, Skull Knight, who's a fusion monster. And then, you know, there's also the Skull Knight dude from Berserk, which is also awesome. Like, I mean, come on. Oh yeah, there's also Skull Knight from freaking, from Dot Hack, and he was cool, because he was voiced by freaking, by Cao Cao from Dynasty Warriors. Oh, I gotta use the remote control car thing. I love camp. Sir Daniel's my main in that. Oh, nice. Hey, good main to have. I don't remember who was, like, my, like, who I would consider my main in that game. Because I didn't really play it long enough to really, like, do it. Like, yeah, like, I managed to beat the game with, like, a bunch of characters, but yeah, I did like using him in that game. I also remember liking Sweet Tooth in that game was pretty fun to use, and then there was, you know, Jack and Daxter was also pretty fun as well, I remember. Okay, I think this part I need to use the helicopter thing. Okay, the fly, whatever. I had 420 for a moment. I revisit that game pretty often when my friends come over. Yeah, the tomato birds are pretty great. I love them. I love them too. Oh, what the hell? You're not gonna... Okay, fine. I guess I'll have to... There we go. Oh, I did it. I'll always say the fact they didn't make another one is a huge missed opportunity. Oh, yeah, dude. Like I said, like, it was a good starting point. Like, what they could have done was that when they made a second one, they could have easily, like, improved things. They could have, you know, made, like, more characters, obviously, and, you know... Because, like I said, the game wasn't bad. It had, like... There was a couple things that I wasn't, like, the biggest fan of, but it wasn't, like, bad, you know? Like, when it comes to, like, Smash Brothers clone-type games, like, you could do worse. You could do a lot worse. I got a dip. Apparently reached my 5 megabytes of data. Aw, I'm sorry to hear that. But anyways, I do appreciate you for sticking around as best you could, because, you know, I understand your internet at the hotel is a piece of shit. But yeah, no, that was fun. No, that was actually a fun game. I'm definitely gonna keep that around for a while. Yeah, because I did, kind of clear out some PS2 games, because I wanted to save some space. I made Parappa the Rapper Hihachi and Derpte. He was Derpte. I like that you call him Derpte. Yeah, the fact that they put in that Dante and not, you know, the good Dante is also another thing that I didn't really care for that much. But, you know, I get why they did it, was because, you know, it was the latest game at the time. So it was like, yeah, we gotta do all that shit. Yeah, the Parappa the Rapper games are, they're not bad. They're not my most favorite rhythm games ever, but they have charm. They have some funny shit going on for them. I love the game, but it had a lot of room for improvement. If they did a second one, oh yeah, yeah, if they did a second one, it was, yeah, like, it could have been great, dude. But no, instead Sony's all like, well, let's just make Last of Us and God of War and Uncharted, whatever the fuck else Naughty Dog is doing now, which, honestly, like, I don't fucking care. Hayachi is good in it, just spam, EWGF the entire match. I also like playing Cat, even if she was a bit overpowered. Oh, forget from Gravity Rush, yeah. Wasn't she a DLC character in that game, or was she, like, actually in it? I don't remember. Back when Dante was revealed, his trailer had a lot of dislikes. I mean, I don't blame him. I don't blame him for doing that. I don't mind the design, but yeah, OG Dante is the way to go. Yeah, no, yeah. I mean, honestly, from what I played of that game, like, D_MC, whatever, like, yeah, that one, like, the game itself was, like, it was fine. Like, it is actually, like, a pretty good game. It's just, I just don't like the look of it. Like, it's a very ugly game. And I'm not just talking about, like, Dante himself. Like, even, like the rest of the graphics, it's just very ugly to me. And then, also, the voice acting in it was also kind of bad, too. And not even, like, a so bad it's good. Like, it's just very flat sounding. Like, I don't know, it's one of those, like I said, like, very mediocre voice acting stuff that, like, you, like, once you hear it, you, like, never think about it again. Like, I can't even think of a single line that was even said in it. That's how forgettable it was. I like to cosplay Unjammer Lammy someday. Oh, that'd be kind of fun. That's something you would, like, never see. Actually, you know, speaking of, like, cosplays that you, like, almost never see, at the last convention that I went to in Montreal, I actually saw someone that was dressed up as, what's his face? That guy from GX that, like, nobody likes. What's his name? Like, Mr. Crawley? Whatever? Or is it Dr. Crawley? You know, the guy that's basically, like, the Pegasus replacement of the series. Yeah, I actually saw a dude dress up as him, and I was like, dude, that is fucking great. Like, nobody, like, cosplays him, like, ever. So it was kind of cool and refreshing, you know? Because I like it when people kind of, like, you know, like, get into, like, the more, like, out there kind of stuff. I always hear people saying the game is good, it just, they made it unappealing visually. Yeah, basically, yeah. That's kind of my biggest complaint with it. So yeah, if someone ever asked me, is like, what's a game that looks ugly but is really fun? That would be a good example of one. Yeah, the game is very grunge. Ugly graphics is an unforgivable sin. Every PS3 game looks like mounts of dirt. Yeah, you're not wrong. A lot of them do. At least a lot of, like, the Western ones. Well, hell, there's a couple Japanese ones that do too, actually. But, yeah, let's see. What else? I could try to do something quick. Like, just a quick game that just kind of... Because I am probably gonna like, I don't know, maybe get off in, like, maybe, like, 30 minutes from now. Let's see. Many games of that era had piss filter, too much green and brown. Movies at that time did. That was when games started to try to be like, yeah. Yeah, 100%, yep. I'm always correct and never said anything wrong in my life. Oh, you gotta go now? Okay, yeah. Yeah, maybe I'll probably end it here, yeah, because maybe I could use a bite to eat. But yeah, no, like I said, dude, it's been fun. Something quick, pop in Digital Devil Saga. Yeah, it's not exactly quick. I mean, I love that game, and I did do a series of streams on it, like, years ago, but I never, like, finished it, because I kind of was like, I just don't feel like playing anymore. But maybe I should do that again, because I do remember there was someone in that stream that was being a fucking prick, but, you know, that's all good, though. But yeah, no, no, you guys take it easy. Like I said, well, now that I did one today, I'm probably not gonna do one on the weekend because I think I'm gonna try and get back on the grind of my next upcoming shit, which hopefully shouldn't take too long. And yeah, no, I'll see you guys next week. I don't know. Like I said, maybe I might do one on Thursday again if I'm feeling up for it. Maybe I'll do one on Friday, Saturday. I don't know, but I'll figure it out. But either way, guys, as always, thank